Yeah, welcome everyone to the Good Friday appeal. We will be commentating in just a minute. We're just waiting for the frames to set up. We do have Belinda will come with me. My name is Sean, and we're going to tell you the details of the Good Friday appeal. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, welcome everyone. We have the Good Friday appeal here at Bar 8, and like I said before, we do have Belinda here who will explain basically what the tournament's about, raising money and so forth. So how are you, Belinda?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Sean. So the whole point of it is we're raising money for the Royal Children's Hospital's Good Friday appeal. And it's just everybody comes in. It's a great day. It's a long day, but it is a great day. A lot of pull, a lot of people getting along and just throwing money in left, right, and centre so we can raise as much as we can.
Well, the first prize, like we'll go to what the actual first prize is for the winner is $1,500 for the winner. Second is $800. Third is $400. Fifth to eighth is $200, and ninth to 16th is $100. But apart from the prize money, most of the players here are really playing for the children. You know, they're having a lot of fun. They played in the round robins to get to this knockout stage.
We had 140 entries this year too. So
that's pretty good. That's more than last year.
It is more. We had about 129 last year, so our numbers are still growing quite nicely. So.
That's really good. And so it is all for them. And you know, all the players have a good time. You know, you have some good frames to pull and see how we go. But we also they have a Blancs comp as well, which also goes towards the end of the day.
64 in our Blancs comp, which is just $20 entry, but $10 out of every entry for the Blancs comp also goes to the Royal Children's Hospital. And $10 out of all the entries for the main comp also went through. So it's about $1,800 straight up for soft entries.
Nice. So what we're going to do is throughout the tournament as we go along, they're going to probably do a couple of tallies and see where they're up to, and we'll try and keep people informed of where we're up to on how much we get. What do you think, Belinda? We'll let them know.
We can do that. I've got a couple so far. So we've got 1,400 straight off the entries for the main comp, and just over 900 for the Calcutta. And the Blancs hasn't actually started yet, so we're still taking entries for that. We won't stop taking entries on that until we hit the full 64, so that'll be another 640. But we're running raffles. We've got money number cards, like the lucky number cards. We've got a jar full of chocolates to guess the chocolates in that. So
I still think there's 100 in there.
There isn't not 100 in there, but...
Yeah. But no, like I said, it's a fun day. And last year, I think Robbo defeated Tim Dixon, I think, in the final. So this year, I don't think Tim's made it through he hasn't made it through the qualifying round. So
he has put his name down for the Blancs, though.
Yeah. Well, he'd be probably tipped to be up there with the Blancs, I'm going to say. But we'll see what happens. You never know. Pool can be a funny game sometimes. But we do have a match coming up very soon. As you can see that they're practicing. We've got Mark Robertson versus Nathan Harris and Rob Bowen versus Michael Scarey, which is a race to 3. So the breaks are going to be huge on these because all of these 4 players here, they can play very well. But it is a good tournament, so we'll stop for a second and we'll come back when they start. But we'll come back with more information. And thank you, Belinda, for your information. All right, we're back soon. So we're back, and we do have Marty who's on with us at the moment. He's just putting his headphones on, but we will go to the match of Mark Robertson and Nathan Harris. So we just missed on who's on what, but we'll find out in a minute.
Good afternoon, everyone.
So what do you think of this one, Mark Robertson and Nathan Harris? What do you think of this game?
Yeah, I mean, I've got both my 8 Ball FM co-commentators here on both matches. I mean, Robbo's last year's winner, right? He's
Yes, that's correct.
number 1 seed at the event. Number 1 spot in Calcutta, obviously a favourite. But Nathan Harris played in multiple state teams, stalwart of the game, been around a long time. Like, he's a smoky for this kind of match, right? This is not the opening round match that Robbo wanted to get.
No, not at all. No, Nathan can play a really good game of pool, and being 3 frames, you know, yeah, it can be tough. But I think Robbo's just got his red stuck behind that yellow there. This doesn't not what he wanted.
I think that'll be like Nathan's got a couple of dirty yellows.
He does.
On the bottom cushion and the bottom right cushion. So Robbo will tap this frame whilst those.
He might even clip off that yellow now.
I think he will.
Yeah.
Can't try and make something happen.
Yeah, just open it up.
Got a bit of safety down there.
Correct. Yeah, that's nice. No, that's okay. He's fine. So, I'll get this. But
I think he's looking pretty solid here to clear.
yeah, I'd say he takes this particular frame. I can't see him not doing that for sure. And they're just about to start on the other side. Bowen versus Michael Scary. That's a big game.
That's even tighter than the Robbo Nathan match.
Absolutely. And that's a draw. I don't think they want it straight up.
No, for either player.
No,
Much
not at all.
closer that match.
Yeah, I would say so. And Scary's. I don't mind the yellows are looking good for Scary. Well, Mark's gone 1 frame ahead, is what we thought.
Yeah, Scary and Bowen. Is that yellow down the bottom near the nameplate on to the bottom left? Hard, looks like it might be, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, the camera can be funny. I'm going to say no at the moment, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think it will.
like
But
reds are all on.
they are.
It's not a straightforward out by any means, but they
No,
are.
not at all.
Be interesting to see how Scary approaches this, whether he wants to put a stamp of authority on the match and take on a tricky out, or whether he's going to just play solid, get a tactical advantage.
I think if you're looking at the last ball to get to the black, the red's probably a bit easier because you could put the red and be straight behind the black if you chose reds.
Yeah, he'd want to pop the one going up to the right, so the one nearest the yellow top right cushion. He wants that to be his last ball, which means he
That's
might
right.
take on the one near the top first, if reds is what he chooses.
Yeah, no, he's going yellow.
Which tells me this one down the bottom near the nameplate must be on.
Look, it could be. It
Or
could
he's
be.
got a plan to get there.
That's right. Yeah. Yes. The only way I can probably see him getting on the black here with the yellows is using that yellow next to the black as your last ball.
Yeah, he wants to be straighter on this one up pushing. He might have rolled through now. Just thinking about the one near the bottom.
Well,
Nathan Harris, meanwhile, on the other table, he's run a little bit far there, but the Reds are very open.
they are.
We'll be looking to clear.
Against Robbo, absolutely, you'd be looking to clear for sure.
What a cracking start for 2 opening round matches, eh?
It certainly is. It's this is the sort of players that you wouldn't expect to go in the first round. That's a nice pot.
Shot from
Pot.
Nathan.
It was.
And the Red has held up for him, so he has got a continuation ball.
He's in a very good position here. Because if he can pot that red up the top and come around and pot it in back in the same pocket, give himself an angle
I
maybe.
think he's got plenty of ball. He can hit it thick enough to kind of go top cushion, side cushion, back out for the red.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Scary's found a way to take that ball near the bottom right pocket.
He has.
Hammers had a little turn.
He
Now
certainly
he's got to worry about the yellow near the top of the pocket.
could easily snooker himself here if he doesn't do it right.
Now, your question about which ball is Rick going to use to get on the black.
Yeah, see,
Getting answered, eh?
yeah, because if he was straight on that yellow, he could just roll through.
That yellow next to the black might go top right, you know?
It could do. It's hard to see on this angle.
Oh, well, he's dragging it, so I'm going to say it doesn't.
Okay, yeah. So he'll just screw back here. That's what I thought he would do, but land straight and screw back for the black.
He's on it.
He's on the yellow, yes, definitely. But he's going to run into the yellow, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. He might
To
just
the black,
screw.
man.
Black, sorry. He might screw. I think he just screw
that's
back.
okay. If he comes across the face a little bit, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Look, he's going low here. Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, he's okay. If that went behind it, he'd be in trouble. He's still fine. It's not the easiest black though, but for Scary, I think he's quite comfortable to pot that. Yeah, that's a nice finish by Scary.
So Nick has stamped his authority. First visit clearance.
Yeah, Robbo can go two ways here. He can go for the out with the pot, or he can just probably play safe in this shot. He's not in the best position, I don't think.
Robbo wants a ball up near the top end of the table that he can use to either get on or open up that other ball. And I think actually Nathan's in a lot of trouble.
He certainly is.
He might not ever see this red again.
Well, he'll probably come off the side cushion and try and kick it out. I mean, he's got to try and hit it, so.
Yeah.
But he's going to open it up for Robbo if he does that.
Yeah, honestly, there's some value in just giving this a bit of something to see if you can make something happen.
Yeah, try and create something. Maybe.
No point leaving the red there. You've got to get somewhere to put pressure on Robbo. You might make one of his yellows go safe. You might make the black go funny. But I don't want to see him leave it too close.
Well, this is Rob Bowen's chance here. He's Scary's broke. Nothing's gone in.
Yeah, Nathan's missed his red completely. Mark at the table with all of his balls on. Probably a fairly straightforward out.
Yeah, I'd say so. They're all got, once he gets this, they're all got pockets, so I think he'll be okay. Nathan had a chance there. I think he just when he potted that red, he come too far.
Yeah, correct.
That's all that was, you know, and that's all it takes sometimes.
6 inches.
That's right.
Yeah, so Rob Bowen's going to be keen to answer the question that Nick posed after the first frame and say, I'm in this match too.
Well, he's on red. His reds aren't. Yeah, they're not the nicest position.
Nice. No, this red over the bottom right is not an advantage. Is that?
Not at all, no.
It won't surprise me to see him use that in the next shot or two as a ball to try and move something else or get in a good position.
Do you think he'll try and open those reds up a bit just to give him something?
I think so, because I don't see, like, 2 of them are on. There's 3 near the black. The one to the far right of those 3 is on. The other 2 don't have a good pocket. The one next to the black, the one next to the black goes in right centre, but he needs to move the other one before he can do that. And then it might go bottom right as well.
Scary might go lost a turn here, maybe.
He will play a turnover for sure.
Yep.
Little plant turnover. Or he might even play off the yellow and pop the red. He's got options here.
He does.
Play this.
He's just looking where he wants maybe the white. It is a good shot.
Rob Bowen under a lot of pressure.
He is in a bit of trouble at the moment. Let's see what he can produce over the next couple of shots. So race to 3. Mark Robertson is 2-0. Nathan's up against it on this frame.
And Robbo with the break as well.
He does. He might not get another shot. You never know. That's a big break. It's huge.
It's a big spread and nothing has gone in.
No.
There's a little bit of problems down the bottom right-hand corner of that table. There's a red next to the yellow and a black next to the yellow. Black's a problem for both players.
Yeah, they're gonna have to try and maybe break into it, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Has Nathan got a ball that he can use to go into that cluster?
We'll wait till
obvious.
No.
All the other balls are kind of quite far away from them.
Yeah, I can't see any at the moment, but depends on and even both colours. It's a different break, I'll say that. We'll see what he chooses though, what colour.
This is a time where sometimes if you're not sure what to play, you might just play a safe thing and let your opponent decide. But it's a starting ball for both colours. And it's hard to stay off them. And Nathan's decided to take on the reds and just nudge one, make it a little bit worse for his opponent.
I find that shot interesting because he could have used that ball to get a bit better position. Because that was, just, you know, it depends on what he's thinking in his head. But
well, I think he's decided that he could get a little bit of insurance by pushing that yellow closer to the rail. He probably needs to move this red near the bottom right pocket quickly.
Yes.
To put the pressure back on Robbo. And the black is still a problem as well.
I think doing it now would be good because, he's going to double it across.
So he's put a soldier in there.
Yeah. I don't think that cheap much. I actually would have broken the red out straight away because...
I mean, he needs the red and the black to come out. I think is the problem.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of golf left in that one, just because of that black ball.
That's a smart shot.
Some improving shots.
Well, he improved that ball and potted the ball at the same time, so it was a smart shot.
Correct. Now, Rob Bowen is still on the table.
He's going to play safe here, you think, I would say?
Robert?
Yeah. He might even go for a snooker here, maybe. Doesn't look like he's going to pot it.
Yeah, he might. I think he's going to decide whether he wants that ball down the bottom end.
Yeah.
Rob Bowen has cleared to the black, but he's not on it. So I think he's lining up a Marcus double.
Does by the look of it.
Centre here, folks.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
What a great shot.
That was a good frame by Owen.
Well, Owen's got a round of applause behind us. If you hear that.
He certainly did.
Great fight.
Well, it's one apiece, and
He's answered the question, right? Nick laid down a marker and said, I'm here to play. And Rob said, Nick, I'm in this frame too. Match 2. Let's go.
that's exactly right. And I think, yeah, this one will be a big frame, this third one. Is Robbo going lost a turn here, or not sure what he's? But I'm pretty sure.
He's promoting it. I don't think he's playing off.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yes,
excellent.
yes, that's what I thought. Clear the pocket for him.
I think he's also covered that the red near the left bottom cushion. He's covered that coming down to the bottom of the pocket as well.
Yeah, that red's.
A problem for Nathan now.
I actually wouldn't. I think if he goes for that red now, maybe try for the centre, and because he's got to do something with it now.
He should move it straight away.
Yeah, I
He's
think
got some
so.
options. He can just put it out in the open. He can play it into the yellow near the left centre and push the yellow up near the other reds.
Yep,
But he's just got to get it out in the open whilst that black is still tied up.
that's exactly right.
As soon as that black's in the open, Robbo has no more problems with the table.
Yeah, I think he needs to do it now. Absolutely.
Yeah, great. I mean, he's almost forced into it and they're as wide as anything.
Oh, scary come up too much. Oh, it did come up a bit too much.
Hard up on that yellow.
He hasn't landed in a great spot. That's tough. I noticed today, because we played on a couple of tables, the ones that we played on were really, really fast, like really fast tables. And I haven't played on the ones that they're playing on, but I'm assuming that's a nice shot by Nathan. But
Yeah, the string tables are pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played on them many times. The lights on these two string tables are brighter than the rest of the room.
absolutely, you could play with your sunglasses, I reckon.
Yeah, Robbo might get some sunburn today.
But it is a good setup. Bar Rap's done really well with the setup in here.
Yeah, great event. So Robbo, of course, straight away saying, you created the problem for me, I need to sort that out. So
He might come off the red, knock the red out, or knock it away.
he's going to think about where the yellow's going to go, I think. So we'll see what he does.
Oh, he's really tied up the red
Yeah,
now.
well, I think he didn't quite like it, so he's just I'll bide my time, and it's there for me to solve that problem a bit later on.
Because if it come out wrong for him, Nathan has a good chance for the frame.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that red down the bottom, if he's on the right angle, he can actually just bump into the black and knock it out. If he's on the right angle,
Yeah.
but so
Well, I think Nathan needs to avoid this red down the bottom right-hand corner. He needs to stay there. He's got to play one of the other ones.
that's right. Yeah, at the moment, yes, I agree. He might be able to see just the edge of the 2-3 reds up the top. He might be able to just see the edge of there. But
Yeah. I mean, coming off a cushion here is not too bad because you're almost certainly going to get a cushion after making contact with one of those reds anyway.
yes.
So you don't have to play it too hard.
Is he looking in? But I don't know. He was looking. He's looking where the white's going, I think.
Now, if he does not move, he has to try and move the black. That's not bad. If that black's on,
Yeah, that'll be on now.
I'm assuming that the yellow and the red mix pull each other plant to the centre, and he's got a couple of balls to play into that, and his red will drop in the centre line.
Yeah, just bump into the yellow and it knocks it in.
Yeah, so if that black is on, then Nathan does have an opportunity here to go game. It's tricky, but there is an opportunity.
That one on the rail, if you can get on the one on the rail, hit straight, he can
Yeah.
literally screw back to that yellow.
Yes.
He could do it that way. But see how he goes. We'll see how he does the first
He
shot.
might
Is
be able to
important.
play off the middle of the three right now.
Yeah.
So no chance.
Oh yeah, he can do that too.
He's
Yes.
come a little bit high. White's going in the wrong direction. He's running out of options.
He certainly is. You might have to put this in the middle, go down the table and back up again. See what happens.
Putting all his eggs in one basket, isn't he?
He is.
I mean, Rob Owens taking on the Reds over here on the right-hand side.
Gee,
They don't look great, I've got to say.
they really don't.
I mean, they're not blocks, but they are tricky pots. I mean, 3 of those 4 balls are tricky pots.
Probably the worst one is the one on the right-hand side, because that's right on the
agree.
cushion. That's terrible, that one there.
It doesn't pot to the centre, it doesn't double. It's got to go bottom right.
It does. And there's no, well, we'll see what he does, but no real linking ball. But
I mean, he can get to that side of the table, for sure. He's probably got to play it now. He wants to play it second last, I think, but he might have too much angle if he takes it second last.
yeah, he's not on the right angle. He could play it now, but he's shooting over a ball as well.
Now, Nathan has played a great shot there. Where he was on the ball near the centre, played it, it's come off the yellow below it, gone into the centre, and he's also potted it to the bottom right. So
He's got a great chance to take the frame here. And
well, it's do or die, right?
it is do or die for him, and he knows that. So he's putting in a great effort at the moment. As he come back. Well,
Well, he's got a shot at it.
yeah, let's test how his cueing's going.
Yeah,
It's a long shot.
Rob Owens put himself in deep trouble.
Yeah, and that red on the right is always going to cause him problems, and he didn't land on the one on the bottom.
Yeah, if he was on the one at the bottom, he had a shot to try and move it.
Yes, he could have tried and extracted it a little bit.
Might have to go up and down. Just nothing to shoot at.
He might. The only thing I can think of is he put the wide in a safe place.
Nathan's a left-hander. So he's actually a hand.
That's
Great
a nice
shot.
shot.
Great
Nice
shot.
shot. It's not where Rob wanted that red.
Yeah, Rob Bowen in a bit of trouble in this frame now.
Yeah, nice frame by Nathan.
Completed that out. Take it to 2-1. Over.
Yeah, Scary's balls are pretty in a good spot, I would say.
Yeah, that ball near the left centre, he'll leave till last. Wants to take the balls up table, just roll that one into the centre to be on the ball next to the play.
Yeah, he's looking to be on oh, he's going for that one now, yep. I actually thought he might have went the centre one first. We're here,
Yeah, I think it depends on if you can kill the pace of the white and just stop the white basically where the yellow is. You'll still be on the one next to the red.
yeah, I thought pot the centre one,
So
come
it's
back to however far he needs. Yeah, to me that was a shot.
It's just a judgment.
Yeah, exactly. Straighten it
now
up.
he can stun it. Right?
Correct.
Or run through indeed if you want to right at top right.
Correct. I think he'll stun this.
Stun it and go around.
Yeah, there we go. And then he can just go round and come around for the other one. Now it's just landing good on the black, and Scary will go 2-1.
Landing good on the black now. And that's because Scary's such a good mapper of the ball. Like, he's always going to have an easy shot on the black.
Yeah, nice finish by Scary there. So 2-1.
This frame on the left between Robbo and Nathan, there's some clusters here to do. The balls have not spread well.
No, it's a bit of a mess.
A couple of clusters near the bottom right.
Look, if I had to pick a colour, I don't mind the yellows, but I guess, yeah, they've all got their problems. This is a question. When you get a frame like that,
Yeah.
you go start potting and getting down to your last 2 or 3, or what do you do?
Definitely not. Like, that's a
Yeah,
loaded question.
and that's the thing, isn't it? Or do you let them try and do it and
I
make...
mean, there is a case to be made to not even make that first one.
Yes. Yeah, get on the colour that you want and then play safe after that.
Or even let the other player get on the colour that they don't want.
Well, that's
You
true.
can
Yeah,
leave them
you can do that.
leave them a tempting shot on only one colour, and you know that's the worst colour. That can happen sometimes too. Yeah, I don't like this from Nathan. I think he's just taking soldiers off the battlefield.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that against someone like Mark Robertson. I can tell you, he'll
Mark
just
will
chew
be-
it up.
He'll be looking at his lips right now. And he's there, just watching that ball.
That's right. Yep. I think if Nathan can pull back here, he might he might be okay. But
Oh, he has to.
yeah.
I mean, there's a pot on down the bottom of the table, but
Yeah, he's looking at it, but
God, Matthew, don't do it, mate.
I think, just play safe. Yeah, that's okay. I thought he might have hit that straight on and left the white right next behind the yellow. That's what I thought he was going to do. But that's still okay.
But already, Robbo's got 3 more balls on the table than Nathan.
That's right.
In a frame that needs balls on the table.
And I don't think Robbo will be in a hurry to pot. See, he's not even looking at potting it.
No surprise.
And yeah.
Robbo's just going to put them into better positions on the table.
Yeah, he wants Nathan to say, you go for it, mate. Away you go. You got Bowen on the... That's a nice pot by Rob Bowen.
Yeah, that's a length corner to corner, practically off the blue spot. Oh, that's very good cueing.
His reds are good, except for that one near the yellow on the right-hand side for Rob.
And I think he might have a ball right now to move that. The one near the rack, where the rack marks are, the triangle.
Yes, yep.
Play that red to the bottom left and try and move
Knock him
both
out.
the red and the black. Yeah, I think he's fine, yeah.
Well, the shot's there. He's just got to land on it.
If he goes pushing first, if he hits bottom pushing, side pushing, then the red, the white will continue to come up into the yellow or black or both.
Yeah, he did, but
Both missed the pot and not played it with enough pace.
he has missed the pot, but he has also blocked the yellow as well there. So see what happens. Definitely the right-hand side is controlling that frame at the moment.
Yes.
And it's just got a bit messy over on the left-hand side. But I think Mark's yellows are pretty good.
Yeah, again, like
Yep.
Mark's,
Look at
Mark's
that.
just going to
Yep.
promote his yellows a little bit.
Yep. Smart play.
Still got all 7 on the table, but Mark knows now's the time, not the time to be potting balls, because I'm not in a position to take the frame out yet.
That's right.
So I'll move them out of the open. When the time is
Nathan.
ready, I'll strike.
That's exactly right. And Nathan's in a bit of trouble here. Is he looking to come across the table? It's tough.
Well, he hasn't got many choices here, does he?
No, it's a tough snooker actually.
And he might have a frozen ball as well, which means hitting it is not enough. He then needs to have the white hit or that red hit another ball.
Yeah,
So I think bottom cushion, side cushion, and then into the red is probably what Nathan's lining up. And even then, the yellow that's just out in front of that red is partially blocking the pathway.
Yeah, this will be an interesting shot.
Maybe he's got just one cushion and then between the yellows. Yeah, there we go.
Well, it mustn't be touching.
And we'll find out whether that was frozen or not. It must not have been because they've not caught a foul and picked up the white.
It was a good shot to get in that gap.
Yeah, I mean, a single cushion escape wasn't difficult to get out of, but he might find himself right
back in there again. Well,
Excellent.
he can do the same shot again, but we'll see.
Rob Bowen's played that into the table pot again. Corner to corner. It's running out of
He is. Could he play the plant on the right-hand side, do you think?
I mean, it's hard to tell if it's on or not.
He's looking at it.
Certainly lining it up that way. Yeah, I mean, it's so close that he will know.
Yes.
Given that he's gone to that position, I say it
Looks
must,
like,
must
it's
be on, but
correct.
like it almost seems like he's going to flip the yellow here. Maybe he's just going to leave the white where it in that position.
You could do, yeah.
Nudge the red out and leave the white tucked in behind the yellow and black.
It could be one of those shots where you're almost doing him at the same time, you know. But we'll see.
Yeah, now that he's looked there, I don't think he's making lag. I think he's just promoting red. Oh, he has played the plant, and that's gone in.
Now, do you screw back here or what? What do you reckon?
If he's got the angle, he will probably screw back into the black.
Yeah.
I don't.
I can't see
I guess the
anything
only
else.
question is, does the black go to the top left?
Wow, the top left. That's interesting. I think that yellow might be in the way. But
Yeah, I think he's looking at screwing back.
yeah, just nudge it open.
Yeah, he's queuing to screw it back. So
Yes.
try and move the black.
Oh,
I mean, that's a good shot.
It is a
He's giving himself a chance at a cutback double.
yeah, these aren't the easiest, but and this, if he doesn't get this, I think that would have been a match.
Great, he's in trouble.
Yes.
And Robbo has finally found himself in a position where his balls are open. Now. Just high of centre, I think. No, he's not going to take that yet. But there's a red and a yellow together just left of the blue spot. He wants to kind of be on the left-hand side of the table to pop that yellow to the right-hand centre. Or to move.
He could screw off the bottom one, mate. Pop this one, then screw off the bottom one, maybe to come back to the left. Yep. We'll see how he goes, but he would be definitely aware of that. Well, here we go. This is a black shot. Let's see if he can pot it. Oh, wow, look at this.
Ripple.
Oh, nice try, but I would have tried the back double. I don't know.
Yeah, I assume he had too much angle.
Yeah, probably did, but it wasn't an easy shot where he was left, that's for sure. So, well,
He's a very hot favourite to take that
he
match
is.
out now.
There's nothing in his way with all these balls. It's just... Yeah, see, Rob did screw off that.
Yeah,
But I think he's come on a bit more of an angle than he wanted.
I agree. Yeah, I wondered if he might have been playing a two-way shot there. If he was straight on that yellow to the top left corner, he would have just stunned it in and come back to the left.
Yes.
But he's kind of
Because if he pots that to the right centre, that white's going to travel, because I don't think that red's going to stop it. So he could pot it and then pot that yellow down the bottom left-hand corner. He could be doing that as well. But sometimes with camera angles, it can be a bit tricky too. You know, when you're on the table, you can see a bit better.
yeah.
But I hope everyone's going to enjoy the stream today. We do have some great matches coming up. Obviously, we've got these four guys that are playing here, and we've got a few plays coming up as we go along. So, and as I'm talking away, Michael Scary's going to win this match if he pots this black.
No surprise to see Nick Scary clear those balls.
No. It would take a pretty big mistake if he didn't. Oh, look at this shot from Robbo. That's a great shot.
Yeah, now does that black for Robbo go bottom right?
I think it does. I actually think it does.
He is, I just looked behind me to look over the table. I think he looked at it to the left, to the right hand centre as well.
He could pot it. Yeah, I know what he's looking at. He's looking at potting that, coming down the bottom and coming behind the black.
Yeah, like the natural shot here plays just off the bottom, pushing back up to kind of near where the yellow is now. But he's playing screws, so coming around the back of the black.
That's right. That's what I was looking at. Oh no,
That'll do.
That'll do. Just bump into it.
Hand up a little bit of luck.
Yeah, he's trying to come around it, but he bumped into it. So, which at the end of the day, got him the match. So,
Well done, Mark
they were a
Robertson.
good couple of frames. Those ones.
Well done to my Agile group.
Yeah, absolutely. So, how's that going anyway?
Going very well, yeah, thank you. So, yeah, go and have a look at the 8Ball FM channel on YouTube. We do a lot of collab with Dan Lynch here at CueballTV. Both trying to support the pool community. So lots of live streams from Dan and commentary from Mark Robertson, Scary and I on the tournaments, the events, what's happening in the world of pool coming out every week. It's great.
I think it's great for the pool community to have that sort of streaming and so forth. But we'll be back in a minute with the next match, so go make yourself a cup of coffee and we'll be back. Oh. I said we'll be back, so... Yeah, I said we'll be back and we'll come back for the next match. That was a good match. Now I need... Alright, good. Someone to come with you? Yeah, just whoever, it doesn't matter. Well, we're back, guys. We've just changed names. We've got George Samara and Joel Younger on table 2, which is on the right-hand side. You can watch on the screen. And they've obviously just broken off, and George is on the Reds, who's just gone for that shot. Should be an interesting match, but I'm going to fix the scores here because it is not 3-1. Oh, look at that. I fixed the scores, no problems. Tell you, the Reds are pretty good here. He could quite go out here. He's just got to watch his white ball here. See what he can do. I haven't seen George play before. I've seen Joel Younger play before. He's been around a long time and very, very good player. So, but we'll see how George Samara goes. And on the left you have Nicholas Hore and Lockie Courtney. So, and they do lag for the to who gets the break. Always you come up too much. Ooh. The white ball got away from him there a little bit. Could be in a bit of trouble here, George. Oh, wow. That's a big shot. The question is he snooker for the red? It looks like it to me. But he might be able to see an edge. But I think he's just saw an edge. Well, let's see what Joel can do here on this frame. Hey, does it have? Hey, which one's Nicholas? Which one's Lockie? Do you know them? Yep. Yep. Okay. I thought it was, but I just thought I'd check. Who? Pikey. Yeah, I asked him, but he's chickened out there. Oh, come on. Nah, come on. You do all right. Come on, Pikey. You'll be all right. You only have to do one frame. You'll be all right. Yeah. Well, one match. Sorry, not frame. One match. This one. Joel Younger and George Samara. You'll be right. It's only one match, and then you can go back. And then I'll be getting. So sorry about that. I'm back again. We do have someone joining me in a couple of minutes. Just about a minute. He's just organising himself. It's not a bad shot by Joel, but he's blocked the. I think he might have blocked the up and down here, so he might have to go off two cushions up the top left and come back down again on the right hand side. So probably go off. Yeah, it's definitely a two cushion one, this one.
Let him know.
See how he goes. Someone done that to me today. They snookered me today in one of the games, and I had to do exactly that. Come off two cushions, and I hit it, but I didn't pot it. I'm not sure what he tried to do there. He must have miscued or something. That was a weird shot. So it's on mute at the moment, so when you want to talk, just press the yellow button. Yep. That side, yep. And put it, just spin it around till it gets to your mouth. Yep. Close to your mouth as you can, and then just press the yellow button. I'll introduce you. So I've got Pikey here joining me. Once he figures out how to press the mute button, he's all good. That's it. You're on now.
Yeah, we're on.
Yeah. So now I know Joel, but I'm not sure of George. I don't know much about. Do you know much about George?
George, yeah, he's a great player. He's a bit of a loose, wild player. He loves having a bit of a dip. Can't pot a ball.
Well, he's on reds, so now he's got to go up and down the table because that's pretty much his only shot. See if he can get it.
One thing with George, he won't die wondering.
He's gave it a go. He's put side on it, but he's not enough to get it across. So that's the second ball in hand that Joel's had. And on the left, we've got Lockie Courtney and Nicholas Hore. Do you know those guys as well?
Yeah. Oh, very good. Very good.
I think I have heard of Lockie Courtney. I have heard of him, but I wasn't sure about Nicholas.
Yeah, Nick Hore, made the final at Berry a couple of years ago. I not too many years ago, back when COVID was on.
Okay.
He made state teams for Victoria back in the 90s and 2000s.
Oh, so he knows his game.
Yeah, no, great player, Nick.
So what do you think? You reckon Joel will go out here, or like he's obviously going to probably trouble ball here? Or?
Yep.
The one behind the black to me is big problem ball. But he's got balls to break it open a bit.
Yeah, obviously this yellow he's getting rid of first is probably one of his hardest. So
Yeah.
and he'll work his way down, and I think he can play the yellow across the table in off the back of the red.
Oh yes.
But he'll work his way down.
See how we go. Like, don't you love playing with the stick sometimes? A lot of people struggle playing with the stick. But I don't think Joel will struggle with that.
Yeah, no, Joel's played a lot of snooker in his time, so he's used the rest plenty of times.
Yes. So do you think he'll bump into the black here?
No, I don't think so. He did. There you go. I'm not sure whether this yellow goes both ways or not. Might not go either way.
No. And I knew that ball was a bit of a problem mainly because of red's there. But he still might be okay here. He might be able to come around it. We'll see.
If it doesn't go, he'll knock into it again.
He's going top here. Okay.
Must be on.
Yes, correct. Yeah, must be. He wouldn't have played that otherwise. He might pot it now and come back to the top yellow, I reckon. No, he doesn't. No, maybe not.
Shot, mate! Hurry! That was a good shot.
Meanwhile, Lockie's just... Nicholas has got all the yellows. He's got a bit of work to do. That's a nice pot by Joel.
Oh, he didn't want to end up on the rail there.
No, he certainly didn't. He would have rather be off the rail and be able to screw back off that shot.
This makes it very tricky now.
It does.
I think the black, it looks to me like it goes off the back of the red. But
Yeah, go like duck underneath it. It could do, but he might be forced to go for it. We'll see. He's just come off the cushion. Nice shot.
Always tricky when you're playing off the cushion there and you've got to give it a bit of pace to get back across. He played that well.
He has played that very well. Yeah, because you can quite easily miss the pot on those ones. That's a good finish by Joel there. It wasn't easy, but he's done well.
Yeah, just landed on that side rail made things that much a little bit trickier.
So Lockie's he's looking at the red.
Yeah, he's just got to make sure he doesn't hook himself behind the yellows.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He's got to get out and find a gap here somewhere. That's a pretty clever shot there. He wanted to go around the yellow. He's got the gap. He's left himself long, but
got a shot on it.
That's what I think he was just trying to do.
Yeah,
it's a pretty smart play because sometimes you can snooker yourself if you do too much. Let's see how he goes. Yeah, nice pot by Lockie there.
Yeah, lovely shot.
So it's 1-0 to Lockie and 1 to Joel, and George has just done a massive break. The white's just gone straight in the pocket. But look at that! Look at that break.
Yeah, they're nice and open.
Probably yellows, you reckon?
Well, if the plant's on the reds, he might take reds, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Plant, yeah. Depends on how he feels, I guess. Looks like it's reds. He's looking at reds.
It all depends if that plant's on.
And that's exactly what he's looking at. he's definitely going red, Spikey.
Yeah, mustn't have been on. So
No,
he's give it a nudge.
He has.
That's a beautiful nudge too.
It is very nice. He's playing well, Joel, today.
Yeah. Yeah, any day that ends in a wire, usually Joel plays quite well.
Yeah, that's true. You reckon?
The red in the middle of the table up near the black doesn't go to either corner up there.
It doesn't, no. It goes to both middles, but that's about it.
I think you'll find that'll be his last red. He'll put the red beside the black and then use the other one. Oh, he's gone a bit far there.
He certainly has. Oh, he's forced to go back up to the other side of the table. Let's see how his recovery shot is. He's going to have to change his plans now.
Yeah, this is very tricky again now.
He might come off. He can come off. It's a hard shot to come off the rail.
He's got to drop this in dead weight pretty much. Unless he tries to run into the red. He might try and run into it.
From off the cushion, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shot because he's made the red on.
It is on now,
and
yes.
he's on the other long red. No,
So
he's done well with it.
So he's just nudged it, really. But the question is, this is a bit of a big shot if he goes for the bottom. He's going to right across.
Either way is a big shot.
It's a big shot here for Joel.
I think this is like your black ball, basically.
100%.
If you nail this and get back out in the middle of the table, you're...
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Get past that yellow. Oh, yes, it did.
Beautiful control.
That was a beautiful shot.
Nicely controlled
Almost.
too. A lot of players, they'll play that shot and they'll smash it trying to get back. He's just hit it. Beautiful, controlled it well.
What a finish this is by Joel. Gee, he's playing very well. Very, very nice frame. So that takes him to 2-0. And it's a race to 3, so George's got a bit of work. See how we go in the next frame.
And Joel's break.
It is his break too, yeah, that's correct. So while they're doing that, we'll go over to the other one. We got Lockie at the table at the moment.
Yeah, Nick's just played a bit of a containing shot there. Left him sort of a hard shot off the back push.
I think if he can get this, he'd be in good position. I guess depends on where the white really goes. Yeah.
It's one of those testers, like it's a risk if you take it on, because if you don't get it, you're leaving the other player everything. So
That's right. He's looking at that yellow just near the black spot there on the right hand side. But see which way he goes. But he's got to come back to that one up the top of the table. But we'll see, see how he goes. Might get that later.
meanwhile, Joel's done a nice break, potted the ball, but he's not really on an easy starter.
No. I did a break earlier, and the white ended up in the pocket, not like just sitting on before it drops, and 2 reds was right in front of it after I broke. So the person had no chance to have any shot at all. It was just a funny finish off a break. Nearly an off there on the left-hand side.
Yeah, so it's just a turnover to George. Open table. If George can make this first red, I think he's half a chance.
He has half a chance. He sees the red's blocking the black down the bottom.
Oh, he's gone yellow.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going red there for a sec.
He's obviously tried to play the pot the yellow and get rid of the red that was blocking the black.
Yeah, I know you've got the 3 reds up the top, but I don't know. Let's see what,
Oh no, I agree with you. I would prefer red too.
I think red's just that little bit better now. Joel can now control this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Joel's actually got a chance to go out here, really, right?
Well, he's capable of it, that's for sure.
Like, he gets an angle on that red up the top, he can open those 3 up.
Yes, yeah,
And,
just bust into him. Correct.
Yeah,
Which he's
no,
looking to
it's
go
nice.
up there now and deal with that.
Yeah.
look at that angle.
It's all about getting a nice angle here.
Oh, he's on the cushion. That makes it real tricky. He can pop the ball, but
Yeah, it's not great where he's landed.
he wanted to be off the cushion so he can at least do something with the white to break him out.
Yeah, another inch out off the cushion, it's an easy shot. But
Yes, correct.
from where it is, it's a little bit tricky.
But not for Joel, it's not.
He's actually played off the second red there to pop to the other red.
He has. That's what I'm saying. That's a great shot.
It's a good sort of billiard shot there,
Yeah.
really.
I know a few players would have struggled with that shot.
A lot of players wouldn't have even seen the shot.
No,
No,
that's
that's a great shot. Well
Yeah.
played.
Yeah, I can't see Joel not going out here, not the way he's putting. Well,
This is interesting, this situation, because if he leaves the one over the hole for last, it's hard to get on the black.
yeah, you almost want to get it now, but he's decided. Look at the angle he's left here. Yeah, because he can just kick it out. That's why he brought the white across.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, and he'll just bring it out like a V shape. So it's a good
he
shot.
played it with a bit of the drag aside.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a great frame by Joel.
Yeah. What a match.
And he's taken the match. I'll be honest, he was fully in control of those 3 frames, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we got Lockie on the left and Nicholas, which I think is Nicholas playing at the moment. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Nick's got a chance here.
Absolutely. He needs to take this frame. Because when you're playing a race to 3, if someone gets 2-0 up, as you know, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, in some ways the old race to 3s, they're very cutthroat. Like you can be 2-0 down, or 2-0 up, and make one mistake and end up losing 3-2. Like there's not a lot in it in a race.
Oh wow, that was a weird shot. I don't even know what he done there.
Miscued on it.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, that was something he didn't want to do. That's for sure.
Yeah, disaster.
I was not expecting that. But I would say Lockie has a good chance of going out here.
Yeah, it's one you should get, but you still got to be careful how you go about it. Like, I think the order you take these in is very important. Like, I'll probably leave the one up in the ball near the black to the last.
As a linking ball to the black?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to take the one up the top and then the one on the side, and then to get back off that other one hard. So
yeah, you want to work your way to the black. But see, I mean,
I think the one on the side push I'd take first, but
yeah, on the left hand side, yeah.
I mean, you can. There's different ways you can go too. So
yeah, there is. So he's obviously going to try and take this out and probably land on the one on the left, I'd say.
yeah, I think going this way is just makes it a bit harder getting back on the black.
Yeah. I think his idea is I can pop the one on the right hand side, get the angle to come back on the right hand side, but
He's got that red to sort of contend with that's near the yellow too. If he
100%.
If he kisses into that wrong, he can lose control of the white.
100%, I agree with you there, Pikey, for sure. See how he goes, but it's all about where he lands in the angle, I think, here.
So he's going to use the red to get up the table. He's going to sort of flick off the red with side.
Yes. Yep.
But if he catches the red too thick, could double kiss, you know.
It could go definitely wrong if he doesn't do this right. And has he got an idea? I'm assuming he's going to pop the black at the top right hand side. I'm assuming he's going to pop this and come out.
It all depends on how he kisses off this red.
See how he's looking where he wants it? He's just looking at... so I'm thinking he's potting this, come off the cushion and go pot the black in the right hand side.
But he's not running into the cushion, he's running into the red.
Correct.
Nah, he's played it well.
He has.
He had to make sure he got a good contact on that red.
Absolutely, I fully agree with that. Because that definitely could have gone wrong if he didn't do that right. Let's see what happens here.
2-0.
Wow. Well, if Nicholas didn't miss cue, he might have had a good chance. That was a huge miscue at the wrong time.
That was a bad error.
So they got, well, possibly 3 more frames or 1 on this particular game. So we'll see how we go. It's Nicholas like now.
Yeah, it can change very quickly in these race to threes. Like Nick could dry break here, and Lockie gets an out, and then breaks an out. All of a sudden you're 2-all, and you haven't really done anything wrong. Like,
correct. It can go very quickly.
Very dangerous in these short races.
Yes. So I think everyone today has had a good day. I think everyone's, certainly they're making money for the Children's Hospital.
Yeah, it's a beautiful cause.
It is. So
hopefully everyone digs deep.
Yeah, I mean, we'll Belinda will update us a bit later on how they're doing and whatever. And so oh, look at that.
That's what you call all the balls to the side push break. I don't know how he did that.
I don't know how he did that either. Wow.
It's impressive.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's a legal break as well, because 3 balls past the middle. So
it's legal, but it's wrong. I don't know what he's just going to play safe. Sure. What else do you do?
Okay.
What a messy frame this is going to be if they don't do something. See how they go. They've just got to keep playing safe until someone has to pop something. Yeah, I don't know how he did that break. I really do. Well, he's got options of red. He can plot a red, but
I think
yellows are better.
In these kind of situations, I don't think there's much point plotting the ball.
No. But it'll get to a point with this rule set. The good thing about this rule set, it will force you to plot a ball eventually.
Yes and no. I mean, in these kind of situations, I don't see any value taking balls off the table.
Unless you want to pick a colour and then play safe. You can do it that way too. Depends on the player and how you feel. But I agree with you, Pikey. I think, you could just play safe if you're trying to get the other player to have a go.
Yeah, well, these are both pretty smart players. They know what's going on.
Well, Lockie's now on red, so he's chosen red. So
yeah.
Whether he goes to play safe now, I wouldn't be potting balls off the table just yet.
Well, he doesn't really have much of a shot on here anyway.
Not really. I think he could cut that one in the middle, or he could pot it up the top left, but depends on where he wants to go.
I'd like to know if that plant, the red and yellow, is on up the top. If that's on, I just...
Yeah, he went up the top left. I can honestly say, if he goes out here, I'll be very impressed. Because that's not easy.
If he goes out here, I'd be more than impressed.
That was a good effort.
Yeah, so these yellows aren't real nice either.
No. At least Lockie has got some of his balls out, but they've still got work to do both. Oh, next match. Oh, this match, sorry. If you want to type in, who is it? Bruce Tottenham. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. We just had to update the next table on table 2, which is Mark Owens Jr. and Bruce Tottenham. I hope I'm saying it right. Is it Tottenham? Well, I apologise if I'm not saying it right, but they'll be playing in a minute. But we will go back to the locking match here. And it's obviously Nicholas's go on yellow. Yeah. Still a bit of work for Nicholas. What do you reckon, Mikey?
Yeah, definitely a bit of work for Nick here.
Well, he can go for there's one in the left centre at the moment, but they're not playing with timers today, are they?
No timers yet. I think it's going to be a fairly long night. We're only in the last 64 still, aren't we?
Yeah, that's correct. Yes, we are. That's correct. He's having a long look at it. I think
he's pulling the trigger here.
he is. He is. I don't know what he's going to do with that ball up on the right hand side up top there.
It does go in behind the back of the other red, I think.
Yes, it does. Correct.
Got to get over there though.
He might be able to do, if he can put this now and use that one in the, oh, that's the one I was going to say to use to get over there. Because he could have potted the other one and used that to get across to the right hand side, but it's gone now. So
he's landed awkward here.
He has. He can actually get up there now. If he pots this bottom one, comes off the left cushion and across, he can get up there. Big shot.
I think he's going to cannon or going off in the middle there.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd be more inclined to try and thin cut the one up in balk inside the red now.
Oh yeah.
A big shot, but
it is a big shot.
You're honest.
Yeah, that's true. And that puts pressure on the other player, especially if you get it over that pocket or close to it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, with the dead red on the push too, you might as well get it out.
Yeah, good point, but he's not going for that. I'm not sure what he's going for here, though. He's not for it.
Yeah, he's cannon the yellow. Now, if this plant's on, he can run off the back of the yellow into the back of the red and play the combo at the plant.
Well, it could be. It's hard to see on the camera. I reckon it might be Pikey. I reckon it might be on.
It's hard to tell from this angle.
It is, but I think he's looking at it. It'd be great for him if it is.
Yeah.
So on the right-hand side, you've got Mark Owens and Bruce. Do you know much about Bruce?
No, I don't know Bruce at all.
No, I personally haven't seen him, but that's okay.
He's playing the double.
Wow.
I think he needs another double here now.
He certainly does. Or a triple.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. But he's
looking at the back double, I think. That's crazy.
He's trying to dig himself out at the moment, is what I see.
Yeah.
But if he does it, it'll be great. But sometimes when you get out of position, you're just digging yourself out of the hole, aren't you?
Yeah. Well,
oh, look at this! What a double! What a great double!
It's a great shot. Now he's just got the long. He's got himself a shot here. That's all you want.
That's it.
Big shot at 2-0 down as well.
It certainly is. Oh, nearly.
Yeah, it was a tough. Oh.
That helped him.
Yes and no.
Well, it cleared the pocket for him, I suppose.
Yeah. I think Lockie's just got to develop his bad red and snooker as well at the same time.
Yes.
Whether he pots the ball first to do that, I don't know.
I've seen players, some players will bot and back themselves to get the double, you know what I mean? I've seen players do that when you've got 10 balls. But, see what Lockie does. And we have Bruce on the left-hand side who's, looks like he's going to go red by the look of that.
Nice break, yeah.
Yeah, reds aren't too bad.
Red's great.
Yeah, Lockie's having a good think about this one.
Yeah, it's you can play this double and screw down the push for the snooker at the same time. He's left him a cut on it.
Oh, I don't think he wanted to do that. I didn't expect him to do that shot. If you're going to do that, you might as well go for the double, I think.
Well,
But he was trying to bring the white down behind the red there.
yeah, he's caught it a little bit thick, I think.
He has. Still, it can be missable, these blacks, but you never know. See how Nicholas goes. Yeah, you have to hit them thin, those ones, but
Lockie with another chance in.
he does. Now you just got to me, you just got to go start potting. I don't think there's any value in safeties in this one.
Meanwhile, Bruce is cleared up here and he's on the back cut.
Great stuff, Bruce.
Unfortunately, I've got to leave here. I've got to go play my match.
Oh, you're up, are you? Do you know who you're playing? Oh, okay, well, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, so who we got now? Yeah, Dakota, yeah.
I'm muted.
I didn't see the face. There's the lights in my eyes.
Lockie Courtney is no chance to clear these 3 balls up.
Yes.
Lockie Courtney, no chance.
So how you going, Dakota?
Oh, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good.
I come here with half glass empty.
That's all right. So what do you think of Lockie and Nicholas?
I know, yeah. I've played them both. Lockie's one of my good. I told you he would not clean these up.
Wow.
He would not clean these up.
And he's left him basically straight on his back.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure if he's got the angle just to cut it in. Oh, he must.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Straight down. Yeah, Nick's not horrible. Nick's not horrible. I've played them both. Obviously, I'm really good mates with Lockie.
Yep.
We've got quite a bit of banter. Nick's a very genuine guy.
Well, he didn't play. He played a fairly good game, that one. And he was under the pump because, as you could see, Lockie was 2-0 already. So he got the frame. So we'll see how we go. And on the right hand side, we got Bruce Tottenham. Do you know Bruce Tottenham?
I do. I believe I've used to play with him back in the day in Melbourne Metropolitan Pool League.
Ah,
actually.
okay, yes.
One of my first leagues I ever played.
Okay.
Many years. I'm 30 now. And I'm probably talking maybe when I was 24-ish.
Yep.
So good to see him again, actually. He probably doesn't remember who I am, but I remember the name.
Well, he's done well to get this far. He's now playing Mark Owens. He played very well in the first frame, and he's obviously at the table now, so who knows?
They are there to be had as well.
Well,
I think that one there was a key shot. Did not want to push that too far in front of the red where you couldn't pot it.
Correct.
He can pot it still.
But can he screw off it? That's the question.
I'm not sure I'd like taking it now. I don't think I'd probably take it now. I think I'd come back to it.
See what he decides. Okay, he's not taking it.
Yeah, I like that. I personally probably would have played the yellow down near the black because I do think that yellow in front of the red is in coverage, and you're now trying to force the issue of finishing the rack. Where if you sort of teeter-tot around there, the bottom yellow, you're guaranteed to get back to the table unless Mark plays a phenomenal shot.
He's sort of taking a bit of control.
Now he's taking, now he's taking his soldiers off the table.
That's right.
And there's no real value in this.
No, well,
unless obviously he's landed plumb
Well,
right now.
yeah,
and
we're
he can
just
sort of
looking at that.
sneak back out. But in hindsight, it's probably not the way to go.
No. I think he can pot it, but see how he gets out. It's the question. Yeah. We knew he'd run into one of the reds.
I don't think it goes into the bottom right. I think he's got his fine cut into the bottom left.
And this is
But
a
again,
big blind shot.
You miss these, and they are all there for Mark Owens.
And Mark is definitely good enough to pot out from there.
Absolutely.
He's going left. He's looking at left, so it might go between the black and the red. You never know. He's obviously trying it.
Yeah, I thought it was very tight.
It did look tight, but well,
The good thing for him there is that the yellow has not gone dead. So there's actually a bit of pressure on Mark Owens here, knowing that yellow is dead centre of the table pretty much. So he's got a little bit of work to do here.
yeah, there's not a lot of safeties there for him. So, but he'll have a good look at it and decide which way he wants to go.
Tossing and turning, I think, whether he's going to have a crack. I think if that red goes next to the black, I think
You'd
he's
go
going
that
to
first.
going. He has to go.
You'd probably go that first, wouldn't you? The
Yeah,
red,
absolutely. You got to take that. And then probably the one to the left middle bag there, you link to it.
Correct.
And then sort of rematch, see where you're at. From here on out, I think the one just above this red near the middle, which is lining up now, is probably the hardest ball.
Yes.
Because it doesn't have an open pocket. He's looking at the plant.
I can see that. He was just seeing how he goes. Whether he can pot this and do the plant. But when you do the plant, like when you do that ball onto the ball and cut it in, you got to watch what that second ball, the first ball you hit does.
Yeah.
Because it can really go really bad for you.
Really landed nice. Really, maybe slight angle, nearly dead straight. But the key with this one is give it a little bit. You don't want to kill that red on the rail. You want to hit it and pull it back out.
That's right.
You don't want to push it over to the top right corner.
Yeah, I agree. You don't want to do it too soft because it'll just go dead on you. See what he does. See where he goes.
Yeah, a bit tricky.
It was. But
Mine again. It doesn't go to the bottom right. It goes to the left. It's very thin cut. But even if he covers that bottom left pocket, he's nearly favourite. I think if he can cover the black.
he is.
Obviously, you pot it and you're on the black to win, but in or over here is what you got to do.
Correct. It's a big cut though. But, can be done. See how he goes. He was
He
close.
wanted the black there, nicked the black. Yeah, I'm not sure if that black goes under again.
I would say you could get that under cushion first.
Yeah,
And come up
to be
with
on something there.
Yeah, you put it on. You get it on the cushion and it's yellow and goes in. So the black's potable. You wanted it right in front of the black.
Yeah. And on the other table here is it. Who we got on the table? Lockie.
Yes,
Lockie's putting on a phenomenal performance here.
He wasn't happy with that
I
shot
don't think
though.
I've ever seen him play better. He's playing really well in the last few shots I've seen him play.
He's certainly giving himself a chance here, but Nicholas is at the table here. He's see what he goes for there. Bit of a long shot for him.
He's on yellow here.
Yeah, he's on the push.
He's not easy.
No, not when you're on the push, they're not. But look, he's going to go to the plant here. Yep.
Great.
No, he's going to the plant.
Oh, he's on double. Okay.
I personally, honestly, I don't think he was going for the double there. I think he was going for the plant and he didn't hit it correct.
So I'm thinking he went to graze off that ball and run the white into the other ball.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking, and he hit it way too thick. Made it look like a double.
Well, look, we don't know. We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not sure what he was thinking there.
To be
But
fair, it's really catching the game. He's caused a bit of congestion now.
he does.
And Owens here on the right side there is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
All things given, if that black does sneak under, if it sneaks under without having to hit a rail, he's absolutely laughing.
I don't think the black's a problem at all. I think he'd be
And
fine.
we got Tem here just looking. Tem's just wishing he was still in the main draw, but he did not qualify.
No,
Let
he
me
didn't.
repeat that. Temujin Dixon did not qualify.
No,
He's gonna hate me for that. But nah, he actually had a tough one. It was very tough for him.
But he's looking forward to the Bronx, he said.
Yeah.
He did
I'm
say
there
that.
too. I'm in the box as well.
Oh, you're in there as well. Wow. Maybe you two will get to play each other, you know, as it goes on.
Yeah. I actually play Shane Bell for us. And
Oh, okay.
Shane Bell's,
Yeah, he's a good player.
Has not really.
No.
Oh, he's fouled.
Oh, he fouled. I didn't see that. I'm not sure what
Expect
he,
nothing less from Lockie.
I'm not sure what he did there. So
This must just go under this.
yeah, it'll go cushion. It'll either go straight in or cushion first. So. Straight in. Look at that.
Straight in.
All net. It's a good finish there by Mark.
Absolute buckets here at bar 8.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's 1-1.
1-1 there.
Same job again.
We're going to have a few tight matches today. Like when we watched Robbo and Scary and all that play, like they're very tough matches.
It's been a long day even to now. What time are we looking at? It's 6:15. And I think we're barely through the first round of the knockout. So I think they've had about 140 odd players today.
We have.
So it's absolute phenomenal turnout for everyone. So we really appreciate. This is just growing. I've never played this game myself. I've always been from outside of Melbourne. But rocking up today, seeing so many players, it's obviously it's in a good location for a lot of people in Melbourne to get to. So absolutely phenomenal turnout.
Unless you live the other side, it's not.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
I think it's more central for a lot of people in
yeah,
Victoria.
no. And look, it's a good venue, so people don't mind travelling a bit.
Yeah,
anyway.
you got the tables. They're playing well as well. Vast majority of the tables are playing really nice.
They do play fast. Yeah, so the one I played on played fast. So, but no, I think and having it, yeah, because last year they had it at Pockets. Where this year they've got it up here. So.
Yeah. I don't know what the reasoning was, but I'm definitely not arguing from my perspective. I live in the northern suburbs, so this is beautiful.
It always used to be played at Potters.
Fast Eddie, it was Fast Eddie's 4.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah, with the Potters. So yeah, but it is up here, so at the moment. So
look, I mean, you can't really fault it. You can't argue. You got 140 odd. I think originally they had 160 odd, and then about 20 pulled out.
Yes.
Which you expect people to pull out. But things happen, plans pop up.
But Tranny did say they had a couple of walk-ins as well, so it sort of made up a bit for it. So, but look, even if it's 140 or around that, it's a great turnout, more than last year. So I think everyone's pretty happy with that. So
I think everyone's enjoyed the day so far as well. And it's all for a good cause, as we know. Good Friday, so what more can you want? You don't want to sit at home and screaming kids.
That's exactly right. And while we're talking about that, Nicholas tried to get on the black. He's just sniffing himself. I think he hit that a bit too hard. He tried to get behind it to run it down the table, and he's just hit it too hard.
So right here, this is where I know it's a crappy thing to sort of say, but that's the grey area with this rule, is making a genuine attempt. You want to make a genuine attempt here, and you don't actually want to hit the black. If you hit the black, you lose, I think.
Yes,
whether you hit it fair shot or not, all those reds are there. Lucky's just helping me. Oh, there you go. I am up. So unfortunately, I can't give that insight about that grey area.
Well, we're going to find out what grey area that Nicholas does and see if he can.
I think you want to try and get close to it, but not really. Unless he goes up and down his feet and kills it.
That's what he's looking at, to go up and down.
But this is the grey area where people actually play just to miss these balls, because even if you miss, the black's not easy to box.
Where it is, correct.
On it, so it's very tricky. It's one of the very most great areas in this rule set, which I don't.
Yeah, it is, and I don't know. Myself, I'd always make a genuine attempt myself, but
yeah, it's very hard.
It doesn't bother me, but I understand what you're saying, but I think he's honestly trying to hit this and maybe push it down the pocket.
I think it's a good get if he does.
He's on a bit of an angle, yeah. Oh, the pocket.
You're probably even now if he pushes that over.
That was close.
You're probably not arguing with that.
No,
it's not easy. They are not easy.
No.
But you can also extract this here. Put this white sort of where that spot is for the black ball.
Oh, yeah,
and sort of just bump the black out.
Yeah.
On the bottom and on the top.
Yeah, the bottom left red there, pop that and just kick the black out, bump it out, and then
Absolutely,
you're right.
which looks like he's going to do. Looks like he's going to sort of nudge that black, which is what you. I think that's the shot here. You just nudge the black, whether you nudge it on.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to hit
anyways,
it. You don't want to hit it too thick anyway. But I'll let you play.
Yeah, I'm
And,
off. I'll hopefully be
good
back
luck.
in good moods and good spirits.
Good luck.
Cheers.
So we'll see what Nicholas does here. I reckon he's going for to break the black out. He is a bit straight. Yeah, he's a bit straight, but we'll see how he goes. Yeah, he was a bit straight. That's right. Yeah, at least he's on his red.
Yeah, dirty dog.
As we go over to the right hand side, we've got Mark Owens on here. Let's see what he can do. I didn't actually see if his colour is on because I was watching the other table. We'll find out. He's going yellow, so he's on. That's what a great shot by Lockie. Unfortunately, he's sort of bumped the black a little bit closer to the rail, so that's a bit more of a problem. So even if he pots his red down here, it's a tough black. I actually say would he risk just setting up the red, but you're leaving your opponent at the table. You've got to go for it. It's tricky. Oh wow, that is not what he wanted. I did not expect him to go in off there. Well, if Nicholas gets this, it becomes 2-all. And a deciding frame after that.
No, they're waiting for a TV table, mate. Oh, they've changed their mind. Can we go back there?
That's a nice shot by Nicholas. So it's 2-all. So we'll go over to the right hand side while we got Mark at the table. Yeah, just stung us here. Just come down. That's not a bad shot because if he pots this yellow now that's on the bottom rail, which will give him the angle to get up there for the black. So a good chance here for Mark to take this frame. Just got to be careful on this shot. Yeah, no, that's fine. And that's what sometimes you've got to do in pool. You've got to try and create as natural angles as you can. It does make it a bit easier if you can do that. So that goes to 2-1 to Mark.
We're ahead at half time, so
So Lockie's at the table here. He really wants to make sure he gets this frame here. It is 2-all, so
Oh, come on, Jane. What are you, Fox Fighters?
No, he was waiting for me. I lost my beard. Oh, he's replaying that on. Not great. Not great.
Just checking if they can hear me, because I just got a message someone couldn't hear me properly. They're right now. You getting on or what? Why not? Just for a little bit. If you're not doing anything, it's up to you. So, sorry, I was back there. I just had to fix something up. Hopefully people can hear me properly now. I think some people said they couldn't hear me properly. But we're back to Nicholas. He's got a good chance here, I think. I think the Reds are pretty good. Oh, that bounced out there. So we have someone sitting down ready to join us. And I'll just help her with a microphone. It'll be 1 sec. All right. Goes on your ear like that. So just like that. Like that. Yes, that there. It's on there, yeah. And then this, that yellow button there is the one you press. So you're muted now. So when I press that, you'll be on. So I'll press it now and I'll introduce you. Alright, back again, and I have Kira on here with me at the moment. She's just joined me to help commentate on this these couple of matches here. So we've got Nicholas here and Lockie that I was just talking about. 2-all, deciding frame. Interesting.
Deciding frame.
This one will be, yeah. There's a race to 3, so.
Yeah.
And of course we've got Mark Owens.
I was actually on Lockie's table earlier.
Okay. Oh, he made it through. Yes.
He just made it through. We had quite a laugh
Ah.
throughout the qualifying.
Sounds like a bit of fun on that table.
I must admit, I have not played my best ball today, but I enjoyed it.
That's good. That's good.
I think there's a difference. I think you come off like a year and a half away, not playing as much ball, and sometimes it can actually be like really good for your game.
Have a bit of a break, you reckon?
Absolutely. Like the pressure of winning the match, where you lose a white ball, the mapping, the queuing, everything changes. You go in and you actually start to enjoy the game.
Okay, yep.
Does that kind of make sense? Like, I feel like the weight of pool has actually fallen off my shoulders, and I've been able to enjoy it. And I played some really good matches. I didn't make it through the qualifying. I'm in the blocks. First to admit, I'm a lover of the blocks, but there's a few good players in the blocks too, so that makes it better.
There's quite a few that didn't qualify, I think. Yeah, but that's okay.
How'd you go today?
I got to a playoff and lost the playoff, so I didn't make it. No, I didn't make it.
You didn't put your name in the box?
No, I'm commentating here, so I tried today, but no, that's all right. I'm happy to commentate on here and
I think there's
otherwise.
a difference when you come into like these tournaments, especially when they're fundraising, like Good Friday.
Yes.
Good Friday appeal. This is one that will always pull me out of my home.
It's definitely for a good cause, definitely.
Absolutely. So when you come and enjoy these comps and you take them for what they are, you enjoy them, you don't put the pressure on yourself to actually excel in them, and you make the most of the day.
Well, look, I've talked to a lot of players today, like lots of them, and they're not. How would you put it? They're not here to say, I'm going to win and that's it. They're here to have a good time.
100%.
Of course, they're going to try and win their frames, but they're not. It's a different tournament altogether. They're just here to have fun and enjoy themselves. So.
You know, it's funny. Like I watch Lockie and Nicholas now, right? So Lockie's on the red.
He's on the yellows.
So when we were playing in qualifying matches, it was quite funny. He was a bit laid back, having fun, enjoying it, and then when a few of his mates come and watched, he like clicked into the ring.
Yep.
Look, granted, we're all very good at doing that. And I feel like when I'm watching him now, he's still stuck in that.
Okay.
He is trying he's now realised that he's in not the deep end, but he's close to.
He is. That's right.
What
Yep.
are we in the last?
Well, this is
64?
this is last.
Yeah.
64,
So that
yes.
realisation that he's out of the qualifying, the last 64 has probably kicked in, and now he's focused. He's
Yeah, more focused.
making-
I think that's
yeah.
what it is. It's just a bit more focused. Okay,
Absolutely.
and that's going to happen. Like these guys will get to the top 32, and then they get
Yeah.
top 16, and when it gets down to the business end side of things, yeah, they will get a bit more serious. But they also know that this is for charity. And while we're talking, Mark Owens has just done.
has just finished.
He's just cleared out. And he's beaten Bruce, which
So it's at race of free. So
yes.
Mark Owens, I've seen quite a few of these tournaments. Whether it like, can they hear these guys in the background? They're great.
Well, that's Scotty Fraser. I think everyone can hear
How
Scotty
can you
Fraser.
not hear Scotty?
So, but yeah,
But yeah, like watching Mark Owens, he's over the years he's one that I suppose found his feet more. There's been a couple of Geelong finals. Was that against Lebanon? No.
he got to near the finals, not the actual final, but
I swear it was.
I'm not sure. I did watch Geelong too. I can't remember now.
Well,
Not sure.
look,
But he
sorry,
has got
sorry
deep
for
end.
our lack of knowledge, but
He-
I do believe that I've seen Mark in quite the
Deep
deep ends
end,
of
yes.
most of these tournaments over the last few years, and it's been quite good to watch. And I do believe that over the next few years, we'll actually see.
Look, I've commentated on a few games with Mark Owens, and he's a great cueist. He's just
Yeah, well, he's got
he's a
huge
great
background.
player. Yeah, correct. And you put him in an open table, and you can just sit down and talk to Cue.
Although,
But yeah.
He tries to put it in the top right, puts it in the bottom left.
Oh, look, but yeah, look, he's a good player. He can only
He's a
he only
good
gets
player, good
better.
person.
He
What you
is.
see is what you get, and I think
Correct.
he's the first to admit that he spent many years playing snooker and loves snooker, and as we found his love while being in Australia for April.
That's right.
Yeah.
I would like to see him try and win one of the big ones like your Aubrey, your Geelong. I'd like
Yeah.
to see him win one of those. I think it'd be really nice if
He's
he could do that.
definitely knocking on the door.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a few
Absolutely.
players over the years that you see that make the deep end of most of these
That's
tournaments,
right.
and I believe that he's one of them.
He has the potential, absolutely.
Yeah.
But they're tough tournaments. I mean, you've got to play really well over those couple of days for those big ones.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll
So
be lucky on the yellows.
we certainly do. Now,
He can finish these though. Like
Absolutely,
he's
he
got the
can.
angle to come. Like if he pops his yellow into the bottom right, he's
Yeah.
still got the angle. If he's got enough bottom right on it, bottom
yeah.
right to kick across.
yeah, he wants to hit it thin. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. No, he's
So
fine.
now,
there.
so now he can play this one into there, and then
He's fine now. He can
pretty
pot
sweet
this
to
and
black.
just come
If
up
he gets
behind the
it
black.
on the black, yeah.
See, I'd be going to pot the black in the bottom right hand side. So pot
You
this.
can really go middle.
Just
No,
pot
bottom
that.
right.
That's in bottom right, and then see,
Yeah.
it's a nice, easy,
Natural angle.
natural angle.
Yeah.
You just got to worry about your
That's not
pace.
go wrong.
Yep, and then you just pot it in the bottom right.
I
So-
love the middles. And the worst part is I hate the middles.
Well, he's won his match, so he's beaten
So
Nicholas.
he's through.
He is
And
through.
then we've got on the next page now.
Well, we don't know. I've got to go check. We're going to take a break for a sec because I've got to go get these names and
Yeah.
find out who's up there. And we'll find out who's up next. But we will take a break and we'll be back later, guys. We won't be long. That's it. Yeah, done. Yeah, that's it. We're just got to wait. I've got to go get the names of who I'm going to put up. Who's up? Like who to put. I'm going to see Belinda and find out.
You do that.
Okay, they gave me a note on who's up for.
Do you want me to go check for you?
I've got to get up anyway for a second. They can wait for me. But we will do it in a second if you want.
Yeah, I'll come back. Do you want me to come back?
Yeah, if you want.
Gives you someone to talk to.
Fine. The mind game.
Oh no, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. The double thing's tomorrow. I'm playing that ticket tomorrow.
How do you... you attached it. Titles? Left names right now. Left name.
Left name for who though? Like
Stinger?
Stinger. Yeah, those.
Yeah, So I was on here earlier, guys. It's Hero back, and we have Mark Robertson, but we're just trying to figure out if the mics are on. Can you please let us know that the mics are on?
Hello, testing. Yeah, we actually.
We don't even have
no idea.
chat.
Oh, there's no chat. Where's the chat?
Hold on, I'll bring it up on my phone.
Might have to.
We've got people in the background saying where the professionals are. They shout.
Where's Maybe log on to it on.
I was about to.
Oh yeah. There you go, yeah.
So I'm just going to log on right now. Can you please let me know if you can hear both myself and Mark?
But what if you log on? You should be able to hear yourself.
I don't want to hear myself. Don't laugh at me.
Nothing with you.
Good cover up. So,
Oh my God.
TV. Now,
Wow, that was such an unlucky enough by me.
Is that Scary and Joel on,
Yeah.
on table one?
He's broke really good.
And who we got? Jack Green
and Chuka, Travis Martin.
Jack Green and Travis Martin on table two. We can't change the names right now, guys. As much as we would love to, we need Dan, and he is unavailable. So ignore the scores, ignore the names, and bear with us. I don't want to stuff it up, personally.
Yeah, I'd rather the stream keep running and people can actually watch rather than names and scores be wrong. So Dan will reappear from wherever he is soon.
Okay, you do coverage of the matches.
You'll do tech support. All right. Do you know how to do the names and stuff and everything? We've got no idea. I am his brother. Yes.
No, that's all right.
No, I'm giggling.
I am Neil's brother. Yes.
No, he's not Robert.
Yeah. No. I'm Neil's brother. It's a running joke. It's all right.
Ouch.
Yes, Michael Scary.
Sorry, I'm just
Joel
doing the
Younger.
live streams. If you hear something in the background, I do apologise in advance. This is...
I'll start
Okay, so we
calling
pulled
these
that up.
games. What's the scores?
Can you ask Kira what her opinion is on making false accusations against people? I would love to answer that, but due to legal ramifications, I would rather leave that. No. I have no need to follow that through. So if you would like to ask me, feel free to send me a message. Other than that, I'm not going on about that publicly.
MICHAEL?
Thank you. Oh no, I don't mind.
Other people might.
Yeah, but it'll all come out and watch what it needs to. I don't need to say anything. That's all I'm going to get at. I'm here. I'm here to talk about the game.
To enjoy the game of pool that we all love.
Absolutely. Don't put Mark under the... He's rattled right now. It's okay.
I'm panicking. First time I've been panicking all day. Alright, so Mick's done a nice break, he's got an unlucky in off, and Joel's just mopping up as he always does. And so it's about to be 1-0 to Joel. Table 2 is Jack Green against Travis Martin.
It's 0-0 at the moment, and Joel's back to 0-0.
Yeah, Joel's about to be 1-0 up. I don't know the score with Jack Green.
They really just started, so it's 0-0.
Right, okay.
I believe. Do we want to clarify this one before we confirm it?
Right. Oh, okay, so you tap there. And you
Sounds
tap
good?
there.
Okay, thank you guys.
Alright, we're catching up with all the technical stuff. Cool. So it looks like Chook was probably mucked up at some point and knocked in 6 yellows and they missed.
Is it on that table? Did we confirm it?
I didn't confirm it. I'm not 100% sure though.
Okay, can you just confirm these scores on that table for us? Is that okay? Thank you.
Yes. I'm rattled. Rattled.
How's your day been, Mark?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yes, Celine, yeah?
Yes, things are going to plan
I'll
so
say that,
far.
Mark, I'm expecting it. Nil-nil. Okay, so we have Mark Scary, we have Mike Scary against Joel Younger on table 1, 0-1. And then we have Jack Green 1-0 to Robertson.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not.
You're back in your corner. You've come out of... I haven't seen you all day.
I know. I saw.
Do you want some of these giant orange...
No, I do not. No. I'll stick my bottle of water. Thank you very much. I'm on my second bottle of water.
How did you qualify?
Going strong.
Well, we're watching you do nothing right now.
I almost lost a frame.
You almost lost a
Yeah, it was a scary moment.
Scary or scary?
Well, actually, funnily enough, Mick Scary and I, we've never been on the same group ever, because I normally see things, and we're in the same group. And it was actually the group of death, so it's top 3 out of 7 go through.
Yeah, we had that.
Glenn Croce, myself, Mick Scary, Paddy Hood, Scotty Henderson, Scotty Fraser, his last name, Scotty Fraser.
Yeah.
And Santi, local down here, young kid. Very nerve-wracking group, like best of 1, top 3 go through. So Glenn Croce actually played pretty good throughout the day and didn't make it through. So did you get through? Qualify? You know? No, you know.
So it's been about a year and a half since I've actually played, but I think the joy of not having expectations is even when you don't make it through qualifying, you're okay. Like I played a really good pool out of...
Whoops. That's close.
Half the friends were actually good. I had a bye obviously the first round, then I ran the back and third round I got it consistently, lost the white ball control, which I think time off You can still pop ball without the time off, but following the mapping, white ball control, you lose that. That's probably the part you lose.
Yeah,
the most.
yeah.
And I felt that out there, so I was okay. As I said, I enjoyed it. I would say I enjoyed losing, but I didn't have the expectations on myself to win, so I was okay with it. I'm in the Blancs, one of the many apparently. There's a few names in it.
Yeah, it's not actually a Blancs comp. This one. This is actually it's a secondary comp. That has a lot of good players in it.
About my positioning.
Yeah. There's some good players in that
like,
that Blancs comp.
I was like 4 actually. I still won a fair few.
Oh, you won. So you won 4 and lost 2, and you didn't make it through.
And that's including the bye though. So three plus the bye. And no, I didn't make it.
Okay, yep. So 1 short.
1 short.
Oh, not even a playoff. No. Yeah, a little bit rough. A little bit rough.
It was a tough draw.
Yeah, sometimes you play in these things and you'll have 8 in group, top 6 go through.
Yeah.
I like them.
I think the Good Friday appeal is probably one of the ones that I'll always come out of. I'll call it quarantine. I've been at home, I've been working.
Oh shit! Oh god, sorry, my food thing's buzzing. Hang on, gotta turn.
I've been home.
Shut up.
You
Oh, not you. This
Go,
beeper.
okay. I've been home. I've been working. Sorry guys, if you can just hear me for a second, but I've obviously been home. I've been working. I've been focusing on my children, and yeah, pools become second best. So I'm here to enjoy it, have a good time, see good people. Joel is. Are you? That's right. Joel looks like he's absolutely on fire at the moment. He's on the reds on the left-hand screen, which is table 1. 2 more balls. These look reasonably link up. I can't see Joel actually going wrong if he plays this red into the bottom left, red into the middle. If he follows through, like, I think he might actually follow through it and then black into the bottom left. It doesn't look like it goes in the bottom right. I could be wrong. I'm the first to admit it. You've got Jack Green on the reds on the right-hand table. I suppose he's one of the next gen. Sean Dempsey, Toby Clack, they all show so much incredible potential for the future of baseball. And I think watching all of them, whether it's under 23s, under 21s, under 18s, whatever it might be, these lads have so much incredible potential, and to see them and what they can become on the table, who they can be, the accolades they can make. I think watching them in the future of whether it's nationals, worlds, we'll see those names rock up and do amazing things. I think Jack, Green, and a couple of the other guys have already, don't hold me to it, confirmed for worlds. So you've got a good chance. You've got a really, really good chance against it. Joel's just won that frame, so that makes it 2 Joel and 3 Neil. Okay, so he'll pick up left. Good Jack. It's a tough out, but so he's played the plant. I'm not sure what whether or not he's going to go the red into the right. You've got the black there, so he's going to go the red into the left pocket, come back around, hold it for the red into the middle. Granted. This is why I'm in the Bronx. And I've been ditched now by Robertson's gone to go play. Actually, granted, I'm looking at him right now across the room. He's on the stage, pretending he had to go and play. But Absolutely amazing comeback from Jack Green. Some of you guys can seem to I'm a bit quiet now. Thank goodness. Is that me on there?
Yes, it is.
Good, so at least I know I've been talking.
Well,
Apologies.
I'm back again, so I haven't
we've
seen
got
what's going on here.
Jack on 2-0 to Travis Martin and got Scary on 0-2 to Joel Younger.
Well, Scary's going to get a frame back here by the look of it. Can't see him missing that ball.
Mark that down.
So,
Scary's been playing some amazing play.
yeah, he has, and
Like
Joel as well.
refined. I think when I say amazing, he's always been up there with the aspect of his queuing ability. I think he's the first to admit anxiety gets better. If you watch a lot of his YouTube videos, it's one of the biggest things he's doing there.
Yes.
Overcoming anxiety, overcoming the mentality of the pool behind the scenes.
Yes, it's actually pretty tough to be, I guess, an elite player, because you've got to keep that consistency
Yeah,
up.
and it's not just being the best, thinking like the best. It's also then the people that target you to produce. So it's an ongoing issue there. Like, not an issue, but it's kind of like a strength like no other.
Yeah, look, Scary's a great bloke, and he's a great player, and I think he can beat the best of them in Australia, that's for sure. So that's an interesting break by Joel there. He has sunk a red. He's actually, hang on, he's actually sunk a yellow and a red. So I was going to code 0, yeah. Yes, please.
Tap him.
So,
Race cheese.
oh, you did? Oh, did you?
Hello.
Oh.
So he was coming over to ask me if I wanted $100 or if I wanted a drink. Get me a drink. The drink's fine.
That's fine. Oh, well, at least you won.
So you got a drink out of it. I got a drink out of it.
Oh, yeah. And
We're laughing.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm happy with it.
Alright.
Next time I want another drink, go play another round. So,
Yeah, it was race 3.
oh, look, Joel's going for the yellow here. Cut the yellow in the middle. I don't mind the yellows. I think they're pretty good. Yeah, nice shot. He's only got that one on the right-hand side on the bottom there. He'll have to deal with at one point. He hasn't landed very great. But see what he does. And Travis has just missed the red on the right-hand side, but he's left not much of a shot here for Jack. Can he get to that one down the bottom? I don't think he can. Jack's yellows aren't very good here. I think Travis's reds are pretty good. Let's see what happens. Jack's a pretty good player. I'd say he's on that one down the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's go watch the black go.
Where he kicks it off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. His yellows aren't a great spot.
Yeah, it's not a great spot, but...
So Scary's up at the moment. There is a bit of work for these reds for Scary here. He's got the red obviously next to the yellow on the right hand side. That's his biggest issue. But
breaking that off.
Yeah, he's got balls to do that.
I reckon he's going to run the red down rail first, come across,
yeah,
possibly take the red into the middle or the red down to the top right.
He wants the white to go in the gap between the black and the red. That's where he wants the white to go.
Come across,
which is definitely possible. So
we'll go. What are we into now? The last 32?
Yeah, we are in the last 32.
Yeah, we're seeing the main.
He didn't,
the
even,
main.
he didn't even go for the pot there. No, I think he wants Joel to go for it. And I think it's because of that yellow down the bottom. Because
But exactly, you look the way that he's left it,
Yeah.
and there's a red covering the yellow here down to the top left. There's a yellow covering the red into the middle. There's
Joel's
no
yellows
here.
are terrible. They're not in a good spot at all.
Yeah.
It can change though, we'll see. But at the moment, Scary's in a good position here at the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway. And on the right hand side, Travis is probably going to go for a lost turn here, I'd say.
Or is it going to draw? Oh, nearly.
Let's see what Jackie does here. I tell you, there's value at running that yellow up, running on the right hand side, running that
Running
yellow
the
up the
yellow
top. There's value in it. But it's just, I think he might be doing that.
Yeah.
He's coming off the red. What a shot! That's a great shot. The lead
He's
didn't
stiff.
come out 100. Whenever you knock a ball out, it's
Yeah.
no guarantee or where it's going to go. So
Champion, thank you.
yeah, so we'll see what happens. But meanwhile, Joel's stuck in between his two yellows here. He can pot the one on the down the left-hand pocket. He can do that, but he's pushing the other yellow into a pack. So we'll see.
Technically speaking, if he pushes it hard enough, it might come out the back.
Well, you're relying on a bit of luck then, aren't
You
you?
are, of course you are.
So see what
But I think it's still the right option because
he's not.
he's not even worried
He
about
wasn't
it.
even going for the
No,
pot there.
he's trying to kill the red ball while putting this in a better position.
Yeah, we'll see.
If that was what intended behind
Scary's,
it, but it looks
Scary's not going to bite. He's not going to go for this. He's going to say he's going up. You deal with it. He's going to tap his ball out and leave him up.
yeah.
Yep, and maybe pot his yellow. Look at that. Yep, lost the time. So it's a bit of a battle on the left-hand side at the moment.
Yeah.
And but Jack's has got a chance here. He can cut this yellow in. He's just got a. I don't think the black goes to the right hand pocket. It might do. Actually, I think it might do. Jack would have looked at that already. I'd say. Oh, he's cut that too fine. He might have a good lead, maybe. And Travis. He can put that one to the middle, the red, just above the black there. I think the frame is going to come to this shot here at the moment.
Well, it's race to 3. If Travis, is he playing to pot that?
I've got Jamison here, and he just said he's playing. Who are you playing the winner of? Oh, so Steve Jamison is going to play the winner of Joel and Mick. It's going to be that's a battle and a half. But wow,
Travis has got a tough out here.
$5 to hear or one phrase. Well, yeah, it's a bit. Yeah.
No comment. I believe Travis is in quite a good position here. Most of the balls are out there.
Yeah, he'll go for the top
If he
left
can,
here.
yeah, correct. If he can cut that, for instance, red into the left, come around, play the red into the middle, maybe the red into the side.
Depends on where the white lands, but he did look at that, and he's just going to depends on
However,
the
the
pace.
reds are in the middle, so he's got many open pockets.
That's right.
And Travis, knowing his ability,
He'll
he
probably
is quite
come-
capable of potting these balls.
Come around there it is.
There it is. So if that comes out enough, oh, it's a bit short, but it's still potable.
Oh, it's absolutely possible.
Yeah. If he puts a little bit bottom on it, comes back, he's also got the red in the same.
He really wanted to be straight or higher because then he could have
Yeah.
potted that and come straight on the other one. But
It's not an issue. It's still potable. So, to me personally, knowing Travis and managing the
yeah, I
men's
was just about to
Victorian
say
team,
that.
I don't
I'd be
think
going for
Travis-
this one here on the middle
Yeah, he's gonna.
because he can come around.
So that's the shot I would play.
Oh, he's missed it.
Stiff. Stiff.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, that could be the match.
That I have. look,
Because Jack
at-
Green
at
ain't going to
race
miss this
3
one. Not the way he's
Race
playing.
3, it's 2-0 now. 2-0 now.
Yeah, just run the
It's
wide
probably
down.
the match, yeah.
Yep, just run the wide down. Look at that pace. Beautiful pace.
Yeah.
A bit
Probably
of
a bit far, if
bit-
anything.
yeah, but
But it's
Jack,
potable.
I reckon the table might be running a bit fast. Not bad. He's
We'll
still
see.
potable. He'll be right. He's just got to watch the
Just
in off. That's
slight
all.
cut, yeah.
He'll be fine.
You got that scary walking around the table at the moment. He's
None of them have dealt with
one-
that two red and yellow on the right hand side. Both of them haven't
no.
yet.
So you've just had Jack Green win
did.
against Travis Munn. Not sure who's on that table next. Do you know?
No, they haven't told me who's on table
Okay.
2 yet, so we'll have to find out.
We'll find out who's on table 2 next shortly, guys. But at the moment, we have Scary playing the Reds.
Well, what a match that'll be. Like Joel or Scary, whoever wins, he's going to play Jamison. That's a good match.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
What's that going into last 16?
it would be, yes.
Yeah.
Whoever wins here is going into the last 16.
Yeah, absolutely. And see, Joel, I look at the players that are on here. You've got a mixture of newbies. And when I say newbies, that's no disrespect. You've got the Jack Greens, the Sean Dempsey's, the Toby's obviously not here, but you've got multiple next gen
Yes.
showing what they're made of.
That's
and
right.
over watching multiple streams over the last few months, whether or not I've been playing pool, a part of pool, or watching pool, you see the ability that they're bringing to the, do you know what I mean? And the technique that they're bringing to the pool world. And whether
That's
it's
right.
state teams, whether it's
Well, I think
they're amazing.
yeah, I think Mark Robertson said even he said it himself about the next generation. Like
Yeah.
those guys have been around, and even he said
Holding their own.
he played where back in the day where Jimmy Breen and JR and all those guys played, and then you've got
They
Mark.
learn from
That's right, learn from them, come from the
They were
next
their
generation.
idols.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's not much different with Jack Green and so forth with people like Michael Scary, Joel Younger, and all that sort of stuff. So
Absolutely.
and that's what you want. You want pool to progress.
Good hands. And I think that if these boys not boys and girls, but if these boys and girls, whoever they may be, you've got Mia, she's absolutely incredible.
Yes.
There's multiple young ladies and gentlemen in both sides.
Sean
of the
Dempsey's
action.
another one. He's a
He's
young
what,
fella, very good.
Victorians Open state team
Yes.
this year, not last year, but the year before as well.
Yes.
What's that?
He-
In the last 3 years?
Yep. He's a great player, so
Yeah.
he deserves
Toby
everything.
Clark, he's been absolutely
Yes.
fantastic.
Yep.
So I do believe that Pool is in good hands.
It is. It is.
They're also just genuinely lovely, good people. Every single time I've ever been around it. Managing the men's training teams, managing and being around the under 23s or the under 18s, they hold their own. They're
They
good
do.
people. Yeah.
It's almost like a big family if you want to look at it that way, with a lot of players and people that you know. So, and that's what you want for the pool world.
Couldn't ask for any more. Yeah.
So, in the meantime, while we've been talking to you, Scary,
Harping on.
Scary's go. I reckon he's looking for the out here. I reckon he's going for the out. He's got these two here. He might. It depends on how he feels about it, but he's definitely going to get rid of these two down the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe bump into the black.
Scary
Yeah,
really
there
pops
we go.
in. You can kind of tell. I know it sounds very strange, but like as somebody who's been a player and a spectator, when I'm sitting at home watching everyone you can kind of see when the likes of Scary, they clock in. There's a different level and a different look in their eyes.
Focus. That's what it is. Focus.
It's focus, but it's composure. It's
Yes, they
whole
know.
level of what
It's because they know they see
they
the out.
know they can
Yes,
do it. They
correct.
believe in the fact they can
That's
do it.
right.
And right now, look at him.
Yeah,
He knows this is practice balls for him.
Correct.
It
Yeah.
sounds rude, but it is. This is his normal practice everyday balls.
Yeah.
You get to feel that second when the toes drop, and that's restraint. But
And sometimes there's pressure too, like a bit of pressure on the game and
Yeah.
all sorts of things. But yeah, look, I knew he was going to be out there.
absolutely.
That was
You can
there.
see it from mile away. We've got easily just within 20 seconds. Suddenly we've got Scary and Joel at 2-2.
Well, look, with these two players, I wouldn't expect it any less, to be honest.
Absolutely not.
So they're both capable of beating each other on a frame of pool. So
Yeah.
um,
I played Joel in Geelong.
yes.
Or in, yeah.
Yeah, look, it's,
I got some good pots in the first frame after I broke. But as soon as I gave him a chance on the table, I was gone.
And that's it. That's
Yeah.
the consistency's there for both players. And,
Yeah.
but they're doing well. We'll have to. This is definitely a decider, and then we'll find out. They might not be putting someone up on table 2 until they finish this
Find out?
match.
Do I
So,
need to?
yeah,
I can
we'll,
pause my mic and I can
Yeah.
run
So
off.
Kira will go find out for me, and we'll.
Pause my mic. I will run off and find out what's happening with table.
All right.
I'll be back.
I paused her now anyway. She can go and find out.
Enjoy the piece, guys.
So back to the game while Kira's going off to find that information out for me. I'll get they. So. He's having a bit of thinking about this one, Scary is. Yeah, I think it come back a bit too far than what he wanted. So I think we've got Jack Green and Gus on the right hand side. So I'll just update that for people on the just give me a second, I'll update that for people. Okay, say that again. That's mine. Oh, that's not hers, yeah, at the moment, but someone else might come in. Just give us a sec. Hang on, 1 sec. Hang on, I'll sit there. You sit here. I'm only putting the names in. Hang on. Is that Gus, isn't it? Playing there. I don't know how to spell his last name. Giorgio. How do you spell that? D-I. Yep. O-R-G-I-O. There we go, done. All right, so I'll sit it, yeah. That's close enough. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's close enough. Yeah, people know who he is. I'll just move that over here. Sean. Hang on, Sandy. Have you been on here before?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Okay, well, you'll be right then. So you know to press, I think it's that one to unmute. No, not that one. It's that one.
Yeah.
So you're on. Okay, so we have Santi with me at the moment.
Yep. G'day, guys.
Yeah, sorry, we've got Santi with us at the moment. We just had to fix the names up on there and put it back to 0. And now we're ready to go. So on the left, as you know, you've got Michael Scary and Joel Younger. That's still going this battle. It's Scary's go here, and he's on yellow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Goes
yeah.
to 3. He's made it work. He might be able to extract this ball off this. Oh, it's a tough shot.
You got to hit it really thin, but the trouble is if you hit it thin, it's going to straighten up.
Correct.
So,
and I think it's a little bit too high. honestly.
That's what I think too. If that was lower, absolutely you could pot that and just break those two. Whether he wants to break it, he might not need to, but it doesn't really go anywhere, to be honest, where it is.
He might even be able to cut it so thin that it actually splits between that red and black and comes off the cushion back into that little cluster there.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, it depends on what he's thinking. It's hard to know. He's looking at it, maybe to bump it out. He's definitely looking at it. He's put his cue there. He knows he's got to do something with it.
Yeah.
He's going to the top first. Okay.
Yeah. So there must be enough of a gap there. It looks like is.
If that's the case, he's looking at the plant there.
He's looked to play the turnover.
Yeah,
He hasn't got it.
No. Tell you one thing, Joel's got a bit of a chance, but Joel's got the same problem as Scary with the red next to the yellow. So.
Absolutely, because that red doesn't pot into that bottom left pocket.
No.
Yeah.
We'll see how they go with that one. We'll go over to Jack Green and Gus because we haven't. Jack Green just come off a win, beating he won. So I haven't really watched, but I'm going to say Gus is on yellow.
Couldn't tell you either.
If he's on yellow, he's out, I would say. Yeah, he's on yellow. Yes, definitely.
And Dan has all these fancy buttons here, but I don't know how to change these to indicate which ball they're on.
Oh, no, there is... Yeah, Dan would know, yeah.
So it looks like Gus must
shot.
have been on yellow.
Yeah.
Shot there.
Correct. It was a great shot. And, well, Gus goes 1-0, and I can tell you, Jack's got his work cut out for him because Gus can play today. He's playing very well.
Yeah, Gus is on song.
He is. So, but so is Jack. So it depends on the break and how they go. But we'll see. And meantime, Joel is fighting over here. Has he tried to break into him? He has.
Looks like he has. And now in missing that, he's really only left himself maybe one or two shots. Either that red into the middle right pocket, or maybe he can see that red that goes into the bottom right, the higher red on the bottom right side.
Yeah, well, I think that could be what he could go for that one over to the right middle, like you said. Maybe just stun that one and just go for that red up the top right.
Yeah, or even actually if he leaves himself, if he plays this with a lot and leaves a lot of angle, he might even be able to play that far bottom right red and then use a little bit of right hand side to then break up that pack.
Yeah, he's definitely going to the right middle here, so we'll see. Because he's on it, he might as well pot it. Yeah.
And Gus has potted 2 yellows on his break just here. Although arguably the reds are better.
Yeah, it depends on how he feels. Reds have all got homes, so I think reds aren't bad, I'll be honest, because yellow's got that problem with the yellow at the top left.
Yeah, unless that yellow in the top left, he can find position to put a middle, as we're looking at now.
Exactly right.
So maybe he can just gently...
It just depends on how he feels. Like, you can go either colour set here, really.
Yeah, he might be able to play this middle ball with a little bit of top right and then land up behind it. But it looks like he's going for that far top left ball.
Yeah, he's going red.
He's gone reds.
Reds for me were just that little bit better, personally.
Absolutely, yeah. And often the case, actually, when you pot as a large amount of one colour, it tends to be that the other colour is the better option.
That's true, yeah, yes.
Going back to Scary and Joel.
Yeah, Joel's that might go. You reckon that goes to the middle? That red? I reckon it does.
He's looking at it like it does.
Yeah, must do. If he's doing that, it must do.
Unless he's putting it right.
No, he's definitely put it across. Hey, I'll be honest here. Joel's got a really good chance of going out here. I mean, obviously he wants that bottom red to be last, but I don't know if he wants to pot the top because he's got to come back around.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. He's going to have to play this with a lot of running side.
I'm going to say he goes to the bottom, though. He'll go to the bottom.
Yeah,
and he'll
come back up the table, and then maybe if he can get himself straight enough, he can just screw straight back.
Yeah, it depends on where he lands and why, but he's going to give himself angle here, I would say. I don't know, he's pretty straight. A little bit of an angle.
A little bit higher on that than I think he probably would have wanted to be. Now he's going to have to play top through the ball.
You can screw off it. You can screw off it. Is an option.
Yeah, I'd just be worried about if he... lands behind that yellow.
The yellow can come into play, yes, absolutely. But I reckon he's just going to screw off, I think. No, he's going top.
Top right.
Yeah, he's going top. So he's going to come off the top rail. Yeah, and back down. Yeah,
that's
absolutely,
great.
yeah. Because that definitely goes in with the yellow. There's no problems at all.
Safe to say I was overthinking that one.
Yeah, but he'll definitely get that straight in.
Yeah, and actually that yellow might even make him a bigger pocket because if he goes pushing first, he's still in.
Correct.
Just come straight off that yellow.
And if he gets this, that'll be matched, and that will put Scary out.
Yeah, it was a huge upset.
Yeah, well, Joel's playing well. Like I said, he's really got.
Absolutely.
Yeah, beautiful. I didn't think he'd miss that at all. No way. But what a great match for those two. So unlucky for Scary, but Joel did get that one. So we'll have to find out who comes on table 1. But we'll go over.
I think the winner of that game plays Jamo.
He did say Joel and Jamo.
Joel and Jamo will be up next.
All right. Well, we'll put that in there because I think we're right. So we're just going to update that, and while we're doing that, I'll look at this game over here, and looks like Gus is. See how he's go. I reckon Gus is going to go out here. It's got a very good chance here. Pot the red, come off the cushion, and back out for that red in the left centre here. Yeah, beautiful shot, Gus. Beautiful shot. So now he just has to push the white forward a bit, and he should be on the black. So yeah, we've just adjusted the name here, and so Gus is going to shoot this for the black. I can't see him missing this shot personally, but
no,
he should be.
I don't think the aircon's providing enough of a breeze.
No, it's not. It's not. Great, another great out by Gus. He's just yeah, when he's on, he's hard to beat. That's for sure.
Absolutely. There's no such thing as a second chance against Gus on song.
No. And it just goes to show, like, even Jack's been playing well as well. He hasn't been playing bad at all. So it takes one good break, and so we're just waiting for this. Gus is 2-0. Jack's got a bit of work to do. So I hope everyone can hear us pretty clearly. We did have the sound a little bit scattered earlier on, but we've got it sorted, I think, now. So hopefully people can hear us clear. And that's a huge break by Jack. Just nothing in.
Yeah,
look at that.
And
look at the yellows.
It's the worst.
Wow.
Everybody always says, "Oh, what a great break!" But it's what a great break for your opponent.
Oh, you've left Gus. Gus will be going yellows all day long here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I would, but
every yellow has a home, and they link really nicely. You can play this top left ball first and just work his way down through that middle pocket.
100%. But I mean, look, Gus will work out his pattern he wants to go, but yeah, look at that top left. But yeah, I think that it's a good possibility that could be Jack's last shot. But you never know. People, you know, that, sometimes a miss can happen.
That's it. Crazier things have happened. Crazier things have absolutely happened.
So we've got Joel getting ready to play again. He'd be used to this table. He's played on it a couple of times today. I think he's just waiting for Jamo to come along.
Is it Jamo playing golf?
Yeah. And the reason we know is because Jamo told us. That's how it is. But yes, thank you for that. I appreciate it. So we're ready to go. We're just waiting. I don't know who's on this one though next. That's the only thing. That's table 2. We'll find.
That's okay. We can find out when they show up.
Correct. And we'll see who they are. If we don't know who they are, we'll find out who they are.
Exactly. So Gus here,
he's gone in off.
rough kick off the yellow,
Wow.
he's landed in off. That's
Well,
a terribly unfortunate result. And now Jack, still with a lot of problems.
He does. He's just got to do something here, Jack, because he's going to run this ball down because that's his problem ball. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, clearly that ball on that top rail mustn't be as tight to the rail as it can be.
No, that's a good shot. He's still okay here. He could play that one that he's closest to into like a blind pocket for him. He can run that across. If he's not comfortable with it, you can pot the other ones, which he's potting the bottom one.
Yeah, and he might softly just stun off this and land against the rail.
He's done that.
Run the
Yes.
closer balls. Good shot.
Well, it was there for it. It was a blind shot, but he's
So do you think he cuts here into the top left pocket or he
yes.
plays the top right?
No, I'd be cutting that top left pocket definitely, because it'll get you onto the other ones here. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, and what a result.
Yeah, exactly right. So it has landed a bit high, that red though. It would have been nice if it sat closer to the bottom cushion.
Correct. However, he has position to come back up for it now because he's landed high enough on this ball. Although maybe he ends up cutting and putting a little bit of top right screw, a little bit of top right on.
He could hit into the yellow to stop the white. He could do it that way, but it depends on. See how he goes. He's coming across here. That's fine.
Couple of rails, kick off the yellow.
He can pot it, but yeah,
It's very awkward.
you just got to pot the ball and cop your medicine where you are, really.
Yeah, very hard to play positionally. You don't have a lot of options as far as
No,
queuing goes.
no, you can only hit the top of the ball. You just got there's no position here. You just pot the ball, take your medicine, and go from there. That's
Yeah,
really
and
what you
he's
do here.
probably going to have to play this
You
long pot.
force it a little bit, but
Yeah. So he's made it.
he's got off there. He's fine. Like,
I don't think. I mean, I would say he probably plays this next ball bottom left, and maybe either rolls through it if he's got the right angle on, he could roll through and then play the next ball middle right.
yeah, he would. Yeah, that to me, that's what I think. He'd be rolling through a bit. I'd be going middle right myself, but he might have other ideas. Yeah, look at that, middle right. There you go. He just had to come off the cushion there. I would say Jack has a good chance of going out here. And meanwhile, Jamo is not mucked around and he's just getting straight into it. He's probably, just starting holding balls.
Jamo's.
He's a very quick player, Jamo, when he gets going. He just,
very no nonsense.
I reckon I can count 30 seconds. He's halfway through a frame.
And Jack's just
Look at this.
missed. Jack just missed on his black there, to the left middle.
Big possibly one there.
Yeah, because all of Gus's balls are looking very, very achievable.
Well, I thought they were actually playing, but Jamo's just having a hit. No wonder he was so quick.
Yeah.
I thought he was actually playing because I was watching the right-hand side.
I'd be running around the table too if there was nothing on the line.
Yeah, well, that's right. I'm thinking he's playing very quick, but yeah, that makes sense. Well, that was a bit funny.
Yeah. And now Gus here looking to take this frame away and possibly end the race.
I think it's going to cost him dearly. I think that missing that black.
Yeah, so I'd say
I don't
he
think
just
Gus will miss here.
plays this here. Gives himself a lot of angle.
Yeah, if I'm Gus, I would pot that one in the bottom right, get rid of the bottom one.
Yeah, and then play
and
middle.
Then go up the top and get rid of the top left.
Yeah.
So he'll play this one just to be on the bottom, give himself. See how he went low there?
Yeah, he's landed below it so he can just work his way up the table nice and easily.
Well, yeah, you're kind of trying to create as natural angle as possible. That's what you're trying to do. So, although that yellow is a little bit past the pocket, so it's not directly on. So he should be okay. If he can get even halfway up, he should be still fine. up the table. Oh, you got look at that. Beautiful.
Well, now, really, just which ball do you want?
Well, it's what you want for the last ball. He's going to go to the middle one because the other one goes really nicely for the black ball. Before it comes straight out, you're on the black. So he'll just drop the shin.
And now it looks like Jamo and Joel are on. Jamo's just broken and he's broken dry.
And now they're playing properly. They're not just mucking around. You watch him slow, he might slow down, but he does generally play quick, Jamo. He's not one that takes forever for a shot.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, because they look good. And my shadow.
And in the meantime, Gus is just now.
Gus is about to take the match, but you know, Jack had his chance to call one back, and it just didn't happen for him.
No, and as you said, Gus is just playing so well at the moment that you just can't afford to allow.
You can't let him back at the table with open balls like that.
No,
that's just suicide. But it is what it is. Look, Jack gave it a good crack, and he's had a fun day. He's enjoying himself. So
yeah, recent state singles runner-up as well. So we all know he's feeling good about his game.
Yeah, he's playing well. He's not playing bad at all.
You can't win everything.
No. And it's the best out of 3. So you take it as it is. You know. So anyway, we'll go back to the match of Jamo here and Joel.
And Joel's on reds.
Yes. Now we know how Joel's playing. He's playing well. We saw him in the previous match. So I haven't seen how Jamo's playing, but he's made it this far, so he must be playing okay.
Yeah, he's safe to say he can put a ball in.
Absolutely he can. So, but is he feeling it today is the question.
Or even just is he feeling as much as Joel is?
Well, that's true. Yeah, I think Joel's pretty switched on at the moment. You know, he's been on his table.
Yeah, and a big win, big confidence boost to take out Big Scary. So
he did.
Yeah. Wouldn't be feeling too shabby after that. And that's a great kick.
I was going to say, looking at these reds, he'll pop this one up in the top left here. Maybe use the middle one to get back into, where he needs to be. I reckon he's got a good chance of going out here. I'm not sure where he's going to land on the black though. The black's the thing that just depends. We'll see how he goes.
Yeah, I reckon he plays top left here, and he might have like a 2-for-1 option, because if he lands with enough angle, he can probably just play the bottom right, the top right, and just come off the cushion and play the middle. Well, but if he hasn't, now he can just roll through it.
Well, he's screwed back so he can have a direct straight shot on the middle here. Just to land.
And just give him enough angle to just punch this top right, his second to last ball top right, and just use 2 cushions to probably come up through the middle to the left cushion and maybe hopefully past the black and onto his last ball.
If he lands straight on this, he'll probably screw back off the top ball. But depends on where he lands, see what he's doing. But see what he does.
Not to play to land perfectly straight. Definitely out of mind.
Okay, so he's just potting that and screwing back. That's all he's doing.
Absolutely.
Which is what I thought. Because that's all you need to do. I mean, he's on the ball now if he really wanted to. If he wanted to take that ball, he could take it now.
Yeah.
So,
although I think he would risk maybe going on the yellow.
Correct. That's why I was saying about the black.
Yes.
Because he needs to come all the way down, as far down on this table as he can.
Yeah, deep screw here.
But see how he goes. I think he'll be on the ball to the bottom. I don't think he won't be. We'll see. Yeah, you see what I mean? As far down as you can, because I can't see where the ball is because he's in the way. But look at that! Look, that's all right.
And now a little bit of stun screw here.
Yeah, that's all he needs.
And he'll be able to pop his black top left.
Top left, yep, or even in the centre. Depends on where he lands. You can cut that in the centre on the left-hand side.
Having a look here, turning around, it does look like the centre is an option as well.
Yeah, correct. But like I said, it's how the player feels. They might think, I'm going to go top left, so.
Yeah, because sometimes what we think is the right shot is not what they feel like is their shot.
The right shot is what sometimes it's right in front of you, and sometimes it's how you feel, how you want to play it.
Correct. And what's within your comfort zone.
Correct. That's right. What do you think you can execute and so on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think the middle. I don't know. That's. The good part about it is, he's going for the middle here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh.
Yeah, no, he took a chance there.
Yeah.
But the middle's on, so. That was a good frame by Joel there. Yeah. Good start.
Strong start.
It is.
I think it's Joel to break. So Good chance here for him to maybe put some pressure on and go up 2-0.
Yeah, he's here to play, Joel, I can tell you. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, it is his break. And this is the important part. I think in a race to 3, on the second thing, I just think the break's very important, because if someone gets off to a good start and say do a break and run, you know, in a race to 3, it can mean a lot. So, pretty important frame coming up.
Absolutely. And I'm going to have to excuse myself because I've just been called up for the Bronx.
Oh, you're playing in the Bronx, are you?
I'm playing in the Bronx, yeah, the losers. Battling the losers.
Well, we're going to have...
Yeah. So I'm going to sub myself out. Thank you very much, everybody. Hopefully...
we'll get someone on very soon with
take care,
me.
guys.
But I'm still on. I'm just going to be still sitting here. I'm fine. You know, we're doing good. Just got to get someone else on now. Now he's gone. So it's Joel's go. Did you win? That Kira put them there, and so just move them. Is that mute? Oh, you're charging up. That's on, isn't it? Oh no, sorry. That's on. That's mute. That's what I said. That's on. It's mute, isn't it? Not a bad shot there by Joel. I'd say he's definitely going to go to the top one here. He hasn't really got much option. So as you can see, there's still a few people here playing in the comp. We're down to the last 32 on some of them, and I think the last 16 on others. So we're getting there. Oh, that's a nice shot. It's a bit tricky to get on the black here. I mean, he can pop this, cut it in the middle if he wants, or run it up the top left, but which he could do that and screw back. Yeah, he's looking at the black at the right middle, so he might cut this in the middle and bring the white down the other side. But it's not an easy shot here. Top left here. Actually, he might be on, actually. He's having a good look at it. I think it might be on if he's getting down. Oh my God. Yeah, I'd say it is. What a great finish by Joel. Now puts him to 2-0. So there's a bit of pressure for Jamo there. He's 2-0 down, but if anyone can claw that back, it's Jamo. He certainly can. Jamo to break, and we'll see how we go. Oh, big break, but nothing in. So we'll see how we go. I think Joel might be eyeing off yellows here. I don't think he's really got a good starter on reds, really. So I think yellow would be his choice. Well, we can definitely see he's got the red and the yellow down the bottom, but that can be sorted with a loss of turn, but or he might bump into it from another ball, but it's still a bit tricky here for Joel. Or does Joel play safe and let Jamo go for it? I don't think he's going to do that, though. He's not happy with it. He actually changed the ball he was going for. He wasn't that happy. So he's trying to can it into some balls here, I think. We'll see. No, he wasn't. No. Another option he's got is if he pots this yellow to the middle, and then when he runs that other yellow down and comes off the red, which is what he's looking at now, because he can come off the red and sort of knock it out the way, then he'll be in really good position then. See how he goes. He'll pot this in the middle, there's no doubt about that. Oh, he's come a bit far. The white's come a bit too far. He can still do it, but he almost wanted to be even a bit more straighter than what he is. Because he can pot it nice and clean, but he definitely wants to come off the red, because otherwise he hasn't got the out. Yeah, he's got to be. I'm a bit concerned where this white's going to go. We'll see how we go. Oh, he's missed the red. He has, I think well, he's sort of, yeah, I think Jamo's got a bit of work to do on these reds. His reds all in a bit of a cluster in the centre there, but I think Jamo can sort them out pretty easy. He's stuck up on that red there. That's not a good lead for him. He's just going to play up, play safe here, maybe up behind the black up the top there, somewhere up that area for a snooker. Oh, he didn't get it. From where he was, it was the right idea, I think, but it just didn't happen for him. Now, does Joel go for the plant here? And maybe run into the yellow in the middle of the pack there? So I'd say that's what he's looking at. Oh, he actually hasn't. He's just laid up. I don't mind that. That's pretty clever shot there by Joel. Puts a lot of pressure on Jamo here. close. But he played that with the element of safety as well. That's a good shot by Jamo. It's a good shot. And I think Joel acknowledged that tapping his cue. It's a good lead. And that's what Steve Jamerson is capable of. He can do that sort of shots on you. But in saying that, I think Joel should be able to get out of this one. It's only one question. He has. And has he left the ball on for Jamerson? So we've just been told who's coming up on the other table, table 2, which is coming up in a minute. I'll just find out for a second. I think it's... So for the quarterfinals, I think it's a race to 5. They do that. So it's Sean Dempsey versus Gus DiGiorgio on table 2 that's coming up in a minute. We're just typing in all the names. And if I have a look around, Sean Dempsey's at the table just getting his cue out. So they're going to be starting in a couple of minutes. So that'll be a really good match, and that's a race to 5. So yeah, we know Sean Dempsey is the current state player, and well, we saw how Gus played the other frame. He's playing pretty well, so that'll be a cracker. So yeah, go get ready for that one. So. So hopefully people are hearing me well, but yeah, so if you're hearing me well, just put something on the chat, just say yeah I can hear you, and we're all good. So in the meantime, Joel has got a good opportunity here to go out here. Obviously he pots his yellow, the white will come around to the other yellow, but it's getting on the black. He might be able to screw off that left hand one, but we'll see what he does. But he's definitely got a good chance of going out here.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Do it again.
Yeah, there's a couple of big scalps Joel's knocked off today, so he's doing really well. Come across enough. He's given himself a shot, and it definitely goes to the left-hand top pocket. So it's definitely something that Joel could pot. Which, if he pots this, he's definitely got the match, which is a pretty good match against Steve Jamerson. And don't forget, Joel's knocked off Scary as well, so he's playing really well. Oh, nice shot. Very nice. Great match. So that is 3-0, and like I said, we do have Sean Dempsey and Gus coming up on table 1, actually, not 2. So we'll see how they go. We're just waiting for them to start, and we'll be back in a second.